Yo, what's up, man?
Hey,
Hey, I don't really know what my team name is. And Tao made the team name, but he's not playing anymore, so I don't really know what channel.
it's Team Negev, so you're 5. I think you're with Cycron.
Cyclone. All right, bet. Appreciate it.
All good. Can you hear me okay? Alright, perfect. Alright, everyone, what is going on today? My name is Sid, and I'll be your host today for the NCSU Apex Tournament. We've got names from past, names from present, and a lot of people that you're going to love to watch playing Apex today. We got some excitement up for us today, so let me introduce you to some of the teams before we hop into the rules. So, Team 1 that we have right here is going to be filled with the Team Old Heads. They're going to be Griffin, Jay, and Connor. And Griffin, you might remember him. He was former president, or one of our former presidents, second removed. But he helped build the esports club, and he's going to be playing with Jay and Connor. And in my opinion, Griffin's one of the best players in this lobby. So Team 1 is going to be the one we're going to be watching out for once they hop in here. All right, Team 2. We have leading Team 2. We have the Gremlins, led by Gremlin Cloak. He's the resident comedian, or server comedian. We all love him. He lifts everybody up. He's going to be playing with McGoogles and Extra Chindra. And Extra Chindra is one of the rising Apex talents for NCSU. So this team is stacked, and they're ready to fight. And look for this team to contest Griffin late into Game 4 and Game 5. It's going to be exciting to watch these people go crazy. Team 3, we have Party Cardi, my personal favorite team, led by Slad and Webb, and also Nasdaq. And those three are the boys I play with the most. They're a really good team, and they're the Apex Black team for NCSU. And some of you might remember Nasdaq. He used to play Omega Strikers for NCSU, and he really brought them to the end, put NCSU Omega Strikers on the map. Up
Hey.
next, Team 4. What's up, Henrik?
Hi.
How can I help you? What are you doing?
Can you move me into the Amphibs chat?
Yeah, I got that.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, anyway, back to it. Team 4, what was I talking about? We have Team Hazard. So, it's going to be filled with Archer, Apathy, and Cryonics. Archer was a former alumni for NC State. Played really well Apex, one of the other most talented players in this lobby. And we have Cryonics. Some of you might remember him as the former Overwatch head. Did a lot for Overwatch, really got it on its feet and got it going here at NCSU. Team 5, not filled yet, but we have Team Negev. It's going to be our CSGO players coming over from TED. Some of you guys know him as Tao, CSGO captain, real nice guy. I love him. I hit him up for the Apex tournament, and he was really excited to get playing, so he gave me some of his best players. They're going to be playing with Tristan and Mr. Myers. Some of you might remember him from that team a couple days ago when they played Kentucky University. And then Team 6, our president, current president, Dyer Padfoot, leading his team of Xbox players and trying to put up some points here as Team 6. They're going to be called Dyer Need because Dyer Padfoot, our president, and his name's Dyer Padfoot. We're going to run with it anyway. Team 7, we've got Avi Nash, the legendary Avi himself, playing with playing with Pendy and Doki Doki. We're going to see how they do, but Avi's looking to put up some points. And I have some insider info. Remember Griffin from Team 1? Yeah, Avi's got some problems with him, so he's going to be contesting them very early. We're going to watch them fight it out early on here. Team 8, Raw Dogs, another legendary name joining the lineup is going to be Ani, the first president of the NCSU Esports Club. Did a lot, got everything going, and he's probably the reason why we're all here today doing this fun thing. So, great shout out to him. Playing with his brother Port, played Valorant a couple years ago, and they're going to be playing with one of their close friends, Souffle. Team 9, we've got For Fun. Some of you might remember Loopy from the Valorant scene, doing a lot. Very nice guy, great competitive mindset. I asked this guy, who are you looking to contest early on? He said everyone. So they're fighting everyone. We're going to watch out for him. They got some Valorant skill there, but we'll see how they do, joined by the Nerd Gamer Tag and Nick S. Also 2 Diamond Apex players. So they've got the mechanical skill. We'll see what they can put together here. Team 10, we've got Miser, Apex NCSU Red player who played with Griffin a couple years ago, joined by Nos and Jimin. So Nos, that's my duo queue. I love to play Apex with him. It was a great time joining that team. And then some of you might remember Jimin as Stun Amogus. I know that's a funny name. You can clown on him later, but he used to play Valorant as well a couple years ago. All right, Team 11, we've got Jet Dashers. Some of your favorite Valorant names there. We have Autumn Leaf, and that username's actually Hutaru hiding behind it. And then we've got Redline. So all three of those people are some competitive Valorant players for our NC State teams, and they're going to be playing here as a team together. Some of you might think, hey, this is Apex, not Valorant, but I can say that mechanical skill transfers. So they're going to get ready to put up some points here. All right, Team 12. They're called New Gene Stands. Okay, don't ask me how, but this is Henrik's team. Henrik being the captain of NC State's Valorant Red team, putting up lots of points, putting up lots of games, and always putting on a show when the Valorant team plays, especially in that campus clutch when they took it all the way to the finals. So Henrik's going to be trying to play with some UNCG players and seeing if he can win this team, or take this team to the finals, just like in this game, instead of Valorant. Team 13, we've got Boost Guzzlers. All three of these players are some Rocket League demons. They're ready to come in this game as well and say, hey, we can only play, we can play different games besides Rocket League, just besides I can't talk, we can play more than just Rocket League. And they're gonna come around and join the FPS scene and see what they can do here. Now Team 14, let's see, we've got Team Bandit. We're gonna be playing with the other two CS players from TED, bringing over those CS aim gods, just whatever they can do from Kentucky University. They put on a show again. So that's Maced, and that's going to be Will. Those two are the CSGO gods playing with Claymore, who's on NC State's Apex White team. Put up some tournament performances back for us in the days. And then Team 15, this is a favorite for NCSU. We've got the Amphibians, Frog, Toad, and Mani. Frog being our current secretary, doing a lot for the club, and really just all around helping everyone. We all love Frog. She's playing with Toad and Mani. They're going to be putting it together some points here. And although they don't play a lot of Apex, they've been putting in the work recently. So I'm going to watch out for them to put up some points and be one of those quiet teams that sneak their way into the top 5. All right, Team 16. We've got D3 Junior Varsity Esports. That name is thanks to Presto, who's Mr. Fluffy. Some of you might remember Presto as the treasurer of the NC State club, was a long-time treasurer. Again, did so much for this club, set everything down, and helped all of us really just reach our place and do fun things and really just set our games, help it grow, and just really get to where we want to. And he's going to be playing with two of his close friends, and they're going to put together the D3 Junior Varsity team. We'll see if they can put up a varsity performance, though. Team 17, my personal friends, that's Team Gulab, Sketchy Hatman, Prospect, and King Clutch. Those three play a lot of Apex with me, so we'll see how they do. They're not really high up in the ranks, but I still expect them to have a pretty good performance. They'll put up some points and take fights early on. All right, Team 18, we've got the Slimes from Rainbow Six. They're bringing over their aim skills from that game and seeing if they can put it together here in Apex as well. So Fireness and Plus No Ultra, I'm pretty sure they're the Rainbow Six Siege team players. And if you remember, a couple years ago, NC State used to be very dominant at Siege. So that should be a good sign for how well they're doing this game as well. And teams 19 and 20 are going to be UNCG Gold and UNCG Blue. There's going to be our two guest teams. I really brought over UNCG Gold because they're one of our rival schools. We play with them a lot. We've butted heads with them in tournaments sometimes. And Turtle and Bubbles, I've seen them play in ranked as well. So they've bumped heads with me personally when I play this game. So I thought, why not send them an invite? And then Team 20 is UNCG's second team. Both of these teams I've seen play in tournaments. I've actually watched them live and put up points against other colleges who are known to be good at this game. So I'm looking to see who's going to take the teams here. But early predictions, this is a tough one because there's so many good teams in this lobby. But early predictions, I'm going to say that, this is tough. I'm going to say that Griffin's team, Old Heads, Team 1, along with Team 2, is going to be contesting Team 4. So my top picks are going to be Team 1, Team 2, and Team 4. We'll see how this goes down. But I'm pretty sure they're going to provide the most kills, the most exciting content for us to watch as observers, but we'll see how it goes from here. Anyway, quick rules. So if you're new to Apex and you want to know how Battle Royale works and how this stuff works, as a Battle Royale, the goal of this game is to be the last team standing, and we're going to play 5 games. So we're going to play 2 games on one map, 2 games on another, and then 1 mystery map to finish it off. On each map that you play, you get points by staying alive longer, so being the last team standing, and eliminating other teams. So if you get an elimination on somebody else from another team, that's +1. But if you're surviving into the top 10, top 5, even top 3 teams, you get multiple points, like 7, 8, 9 points. And at the end of those 5 games, all those points, if you accumulated, would determine who's got the most points and who wins our lobby. So to up the stakes a little bit in these lobbies, I've decided that Team 1 gets to win $15 per player, so they get to win $45 in total. Team 2 wins $10 per player, that's $30, and Team 3 or the top third team wins $5 per player. So at the end of the game, team with most points 15, team with second most points 10, and team with the third most points gets 5. Okay, all right, perfect. But I'll try to keep you guys updated on all the action as it's going on. Again, I'll be an observer. It's kind of hard to observe Apex because it's so fast paced and there's so much going on, but I'll try to get you all to see as much as I can. All right, with that said, we're gonna wait for this lobby to fill up. 7:30 is our start time. We got a couple minutes until then, so once you've got this introduction, feel free to grab a snack, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, and then hop back in at 7:30 because that's when we're starting for today. All right, I'll see you guys then.
Yeah, we got one. He'll be here soon. Why'd you say that we were gonna contest Griffin?
Dude, we.
I did not. I was joking, dog.
He was joking, dude. We're fucking. Do not spectate us, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling every match.
Can you drag Sam in from lobby sake? I'll...
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
About to
yeah,
get
yeah.
on.
Thanks, bro.
Oh wait, are you guys waiting on us? Okay.
Nope.
We can ping them.
Aren't they in the lobby? Oh yeah, they're in our server. I can tell them. Okay.
Yeah.
Restarting. Should I go back? Oh, okay. Let me go back.
Okay.
That's enough Hogwarts Legacy for right now.
Yo. Do you know what's going on with Griffin's team? They're all in VC, but they aren't in the lobby. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
On. Yeah.
Yo, could you delete our drop spot on Stormpoint for us? It's at Forbidden Zone. Appreciate it. And then I'll put the new one in. Let me know when you do it. Yep. Appreciate it. I mean, okay. I mean, some teams are obviously gonna get contested, so that's like, yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, bro.
Okay. Hello?
Rick? I'm seeing him in another server right now. I'm assuming he's gonna be back here when it's
Yeah, I
done.
think he's just linking the stream, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, everyone, we're back here. Our lobby's filling up. I'm going to go over the teams one last time in case you missed the first time. So Team 1, we've got Griffin, one of our former NCSU esports presidents, going crazy. I'm going to do the fast version this time since I already did this. Team 2, we've got Gremlin Cloak. He's hidden behind that Sage Off Angles username right there. He makes everyone laugh, and he's going to put together a great performance for us to watch here. Team 3, Party Cardi. They're my favorite team. It's going to be Slad, Nasdaq, and that's Webb hiding behind his username. Some of you might remember Nasdaq from Omega Strikers. Team 4, we've got Cryonics, our former Overwatch head, and Archer, who's a really good Apex player and a former alumni for NC State. Team 5, we've got some NC State CSGO players. Some of you might remember Mr. Myers from that Kentucky match a couple of days ago. He's going to be playing with Tristan, who's also on the NC State team, with one of their friends. Team 6, current president Dyer Padfoot, playing on with a couple of friends from Xbox, looking to perform today. Team 7, we've got Avi, name that speaks for itself. Team 8, Team 8, we've got another big name. We've got Ani and Port. Ani being the first president of the game. I need to do something really fast. Alright, we're good. Back to it. Team 8, we've got Ani, that big president who started the club to begin with. Team 9, we've got Loopy, a Valorant big name, plays clutch here in Apex 2. Team 10, we've got Miser playing with Nos and Stun Amogus hiding behind that username, Miser being one of the Apex NCSU Red players. Team 11, all Valorant, we've got Autumn Leaf, that's Hutaru and Thomas playing together on a team. All of them are duelists, by the way, so look forward to going crazy. Team 12, we've got Henrik playing with some UNCG players being the New Gene stands. Team 13, we've got the Rocket League players going absolutely crazy in an FPS. Team 14, some more CSGO players playing with Claymore, one of the other Apex players for NCSU. Team 15, the beloved team, Frog, Monty, and Toad, Amphibians, gonna go crazy in this lobby too. Team 16, Presto, beloved treasure, longtime treasure for NCSU, gonna go crazy. Team 17, my personal friends, Team Gulab, gonna contest some people early on. Team 18, R6, Siege, NCS State's team from a couple years ago, all that dominance, they're gonna show it up here too. And then Team 19 and 20, UNCG. Alright, that's enough explaining. We're gonna get started. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna get you all the action. Let's get it. Let's start the match. And let's keep up. We're going to have a very chaotic first 5 minutes when people get dropped in. So I'll try to keep you all updated as we get through this. Alright, I'm excited. This is so many people that I know. And I'm looking to see who's going to end up on top. This is going to be a great game. First to start off on World's Edge. So remember, it's a battle royale. You want to be the last team alive, but you also want to get points for yourself. So there's two ways to get points. Stay alive longer or eliminate other people. And we're going to see which team picks up either the stay it safe and play safe behind, just hide around and not make too much noise philosophy, or just run in guns blazing and get as many kills as we can. Let's see who's going to play who. I'm going to try to highlight some big names. We're going to be looking for Griffin, who he's playing. We're going to look for who Archer's playing. We're going to see who Henrik's playing. Alright. Some standard picks. We've got a Revenant coming out of UNCG. That's a very demon character. We don't want to see that. Wraith. Any other big names? Another Revenant playing from Presto. He's gonna look like he's gonna push people. And Griffin's playing. Alright, Griffin's playing Newcastle. Okay, I can't really say much. That was way too fast, but that's alright. These are our champions. Look at Ani. Look at Ani and Port coming in clutch. Looks like they won their game before they practiced this game. And let's get started. It's gonna kick us off right here. Okay. We're gonna jump right to the map. We can see where everybody's going. You can see everybody's in this ship right now. They're gonna jump to their different places. And you can see these are all POIs, areas of interest where people can get loot. And you can see here. So let's hop on board. We're hopping on board with Griffin right here. He's going to go straight to all these buildings, center of the map. They're going to attract a little bit of attention. But let's look to some other places. We've got teams going Climatizer, teams going here. Alright, so it looks like there's a contest happening right now. Let's go jump on board with them. That's going to be Team 3.
Head that way, fellas.
Alright.
Reckon I'm going over there.
So this is Party Cardi, and they're being contested right now by... Looks like wait a minute. This is a very condensed team right here. Countdown. So we don't have any action yet. That's okay. That's what we like to see. We want to see people survive longer. But it looks like this team is barely going to make it to Dome. OMG. And this zone is right dead center. So it looks like that was a big correct choice from Giffin's team and all the teams that decided to land in the center of the map. But this is not going to end well. We've got 4 or 5 teams sitting in the top left corner, and they're going to have to fight their way to this middle center of the map, and this will not be a peaceful cave right here. Alright, let's hop in with some teams and see what's going on. So far, a quiet kill feed. No one's picking up any fights just yet. Everyone's getting looted. Everyone's getting situated. This is still Party Cardi. They're very close. They're almost like saying hi to that team across that gondola. I know over there, that team's going to be Gremlin's team, so they had a peace agreement to not fight each other unless someone lets a shot ring out. So Nasdaq on the Bloodhound and Slad on the Valkyrie. I know Slad always plays Valkyrie. Very good, very talented player. But what I'm curious about is how is this team going to play Bloodhound with the changes to Bloodhound? So if you guys are some long-time Apex players in this chat, you're going to know that Bloodhound recently got nerfed really hard. They don't scan as much, and they're a little bit more immobile, but looks like they're making it work. Party Cardi leaving. And looks like there's a fight going on. Looks like the R6 Siege team is trying to take off some shots. Let's join them.
R301 here.
Oh, never mind. They're just shooting that. Okay, never mind. Looks like that's some pretty good loot for them, though. Let's see if anybody else is fighting. Everyone's still pretty quiet. Oh, it looks like Raw Dogs are getting into a fight. Yep, looks like Ani, Fort, and Souffle are getting into a fight with who is that other team? Let's figure it out. Looks like I can't figure out what the other team is, but let's figure it out right now. Oh, it's Henrik. It's Henrik's team. Or no, this is not Henrik's team. This is UNCG Blue.
Over here.
This is UNCG Blue trying to contest the former NC State Esports Club president. But they're kind of far apart right now. I wouldn't expect anything big to happen unless this Sentinel takes someone down early. Look, they're just playing it slow. They don't want to cause too much attention. Remember, if you shoot too much, teams nearby, but someone's swinging that door. They need to be careful for this. Like I was saying, if you shoot too much, you'll attract a lot of attention from these teams nearby. Top on board. Very peaceful still. Looks like these teams are the only ones fighting. Zone is starting to close in, so all of these teams in the top left need to start moving, and we're getting into a fight here with UNCG Gold, and that's Gremlin's team. Let's hop in and join that while we leave this team. Pretty click, up here. This is Gremlin's team. UNCG, that's a big gas ult right there. It hits the top part. They need to move from up there. UNCG has either dropped. Let's see, let's push to them real fast. Scan coming in from the Googles. Alright, looks like this fight's also going to nullify itself. It doesn't seem like there's anything too much here. Got Watson fences set up so they can't push that. But they can't just sit here either. They need to make that zone push either. They're going to get inside into the center. Still no big fights. I don't know what that Siege team is doing. They got to get inside quick.
Got a 30-30 repeater here.
Looks like they're having a peaceful fight. So they left that fight. Nobody's died yet. We need to see some action. This is a very smart lobby. They're just sitting on a Revenant ult. No one's gone down, so they were able to get some free damage. UNCG looking to take down Gremlin, but they can't. They're just too well set up in that house. And it looks like this team's gonna get a full reset, but they're stuck here. UNCG knows that. They have to move, but these people are stuck in this house. Gremlin needs to make a play right now. It's kind of hard for him to do that playing that big fat Caustic character, but I know Extra Chindra has the talent in him to get them out of here, but it depends on how much UNCG wants to hold them. A big shot from the Sentinel. Googles is going to have to use up those shields, and they become more valuable the more you use them. At some point, he's going to run out of shields, cells, and syringes, and they're going to have to move with nothing. Get a gun to their name. Let's check in with the map real fast. Everybody's moving. Not too much fighting. Let's showing this team over here. We got Presto's team being contested by a Crypto team. Shoots the drone down. That was pretty quick. Open fight in the middle. Gets the crack. What team is this? It's just Henrik's team. Former Treasure versus Valorant Captain. Looks like a stalemate fight right now. Nobody's gone down. Space being taken. They're low on shields. They got better shields. Down. Lots of... Okay, now the action's starting to show up. Henrik's team takes down one. This might be the end, and there we go. This was the end. Presto's team is the first one to go out. Henrik's team picks up 3 kills, 3 points to their name. And while this is happening, another fight's going on. We gotta hop in. Where is it? Where is it going on? Alright, let's figure it out.
Gotta hop up here.
Let's look over here. Oh, here it is. There's the fight. We've got Dyer's team pushing. Who's the other team? Dyer's team is pushing Avi. Battle of the Presidents. And it looks like Avi loses. Well. Uh-oh. I guess we know who the better president is. Oh, I didn't say that. Dyer's team picks up 3 eliminations to their name, and Avi's team is the second team to go out. While we were spectating that, a couple more teams got eliminated. And it looks like Dyer's going to make this push. This is a very populated area here. Let's hop into that fight right there. We've got UNCG Blue. Let's see, fighting which team is that? Fighting the Valorant players, Jet Dashers. They're going to take some big damage here. Hutaro's getting burned. He's not going to be able to heal because he's on scan. And UNCG is going to take the high ground. And there goes down. Hutaro goes down. That's a 3v2 now. Need to be able to win that 2v3 for them, but let's see what they can do. Thomas bringing that Bangalore needs to be able to look up. I don't know why he's going. Takes a shot. That's a lot of damage, but they get the finish on it. It looks like Thomas is going to be going down. Matthew, the only one left. Autumn Leaf has to win the 1v3, but it's like so impossible. He's lifeline. Can't do much, and that team is out too. UNCG Blue adds points to their name. Let's hop on with another team. They're going to be able to reset, but it looks like they have a long way to go for zone. Someone might third party this. And it looks like Port and Ani are in the area, but they need to hear those shots and take a move right now. 14 teams left, so that means a lot of people are gonna get points now for placement. So just getting to the top 15 guarantees some points. The Amphibians, Toad goes down. We need to get on this fight right now. Where is it? Can't find it. All right, this is Party Cardi playing with. And oh, we missed it. The Amphibians are out early. Team 14. We missed it, but that's okay. Party Cardi adds 5 kills to their name. They're going absolutely crazy. One of my best picks for this tournament. They're going to get their reset off, get away, but they're getting shot at from another team. That's UNCG from 2 seconds ago. Alright, they're going to get the reset off. Oh, wait, there's someone right there. Nasdaq getting the spot off, getting shot. This is what's so tough about this game. You can get shot from everywhere while you're focusing one team. A lot of downs going down. Everyone's going to try to make their way here. This team playing zone, I don't know if they can handle that much longer. They have a long way to go. Because zone does a lot of damage after zone 1. Alright, which team are they fighting? Alright, this is Griffin's team getting challenged by Party Cardi right now. This should be a good fight. Griffin, one of the best Apex players in this lobby, sitting top. They don't know. He's above them. They don't know. Oh, they're moving. They're moving back. They're moving back. A Mirage ult. Pretty smart use there. Confuse the enemy. They have no idea where you're going now. You have to guess. You're going to retreat into those buildings. It looks like Party Cardi's going to scare them away for now.
Let's relocate there.
But let's hop on. Yeah, it looks like they're going to reset. Griffin, Jay, and Connor get inside that building. They have also not too far to go for zone. They're not that far away. We need to find some of these. It looks like a straggler is going to get caught right here. The Siege team gets a respawn off, but they don't know. They don't know that Powerhouse is right behind them. Look at that. They're going to get 3 kills. We need to hop in right here with Nas. He's just waiting very patiently. He hears that go off. Teammates are ready to go in behind them. But they have so much damage from the zone. They barely have any health. They're not going to take that fight. That's surprising. That could have been a free fight. When you respawn your teammates, they come in with nothing. And the R6 team just did it with both of their players. So, Powerhouse Team 10 that we're watching right now might have just missed out on a big opportunity, but that's okay because they have absolutely no health and need to get moving again. Alright, let's hop in on another team. We got some fighting going on here. UNCG is going to be contesting Mr. Myers and Tristan playing with their close friend, the CS players. And it looks like they're going okay. Pretty stable fight, but they have that player so far out in front. Revenant doesn't have too much mobility, so if that player on that rock gets caught out, they're going to lose a 2v3 very fast. Okay, looks like there's a lot of congestion here. Ooh, good shots. What team is that? Oh, yep, UNCG. They know how to play. Our lobby kill leader is Turtle right now. UNCG putting up some big points. But they're in zone. You see them? They're bunkering down this house because they know they don't have to go anywhere. So that's why they're able to shoot at this team without moving much. But they're going to push. a Wraith Portal comes out, they're gonna take this CS team down. Unless they can turn it around. Revenant, so good at pushing teams. Getting that nade off. Let's see how it goes. But I think that team left. Oh! Wait, this is it! What team is this one? I can't tell. UNCG is getting killed right now. Or no, UNCG got that kill. Oh, yeah, it was that Revenant that I called earlier playing on that rock. Got caught out by without his team, and looks like they had to leave him. Yeah, they're gonna set up even better position because on this mountain you can prevent teams from walking in. But UNCG, even more kills to their name. That's 4 or 5 total kills for this team. But I'm sure that they're gonna have to fight because now this is getting so much smaller. More fights are gonna be happening right now. And speaking of a fight, it looks like Griffin's team is gonna be sitting and holding a team out on zone. So now that team that they're looking at, oh, that's a heat shield. That's not gonna be the greatest advantage for them. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Griffin takes down the Siege player. I think that was fireness. He's left with just a couple teammates. They've been going through a rough game. They need to get that finish. His teammates can pick him up. There you go. He's good. The heat shield goes down. They can reset, but they gotta move. That's the problem. Griffin's team is waiting for them to make a move, but they cannot move just yet. Let's pick and roll here. Let's go to Powerhouse. It's that really conservative fight, but let's see how they can do now. They got a couple of kills. So 12 squads left. That drone in the air. Such a menace to try and shoot down. It's such a tiny target, but they can get that info for the team. And it looks like they're going to be fighting against Henry's team. Henry's team surviving all the fights they've been through. It's now in the building opposite of Powerhouse. Looks like Griffin's finishing off that team as we speak. The Siege team is just not having the best day. Zone has not pulled their way, and they're stuck on the edge, and they know exactly where they are. This is going to be not something. Get out of there. We just hope they can get out of there somehow. That Wraith needs to queue out, but able to get it. They didn't see it, and she gets safe. Okay. And this is Team Gulag checking in. They've got a building in zone. Not bad. Let's check in with some of the other teams. Party Cardi with 8 kills to their name, going absolutely bonkers in this lobby, are going to be moving into zone, but they have to pick the more congested route. They're going to have to push through all these teams here, but they might have a perfect spot because no one's on this side here. UNCG, on the other hand, is not going through the tough time. They're going to have to push through. There's so many teams in front of them, but they have to make a move to get out of this position. A team pulls a res right in front of them. And what team is that? Oh, this is Will Mason Claymore. They don't even know they're right next to them. The fight comes out. They're in Revel. You can send it back. Oh, quick. So fast. But they need to deal with the other team. They send it back right away. They need a reset before that team comes back for seconds. And they also need to move ever so slightly. UNCG is going to hold it out. They get one down. That's Mr. Myers. A third team coming in. Gets the res off with three. He's sandwiched between them. Both of the teammates go down for Claymore, but he's good on that Newcastle res. And gets the kill as soon as they go out. That's good points for them, but they get killed by UNCG. So, and his last breath, Claymore gets 1 kill, put his team up a little bit more. UNCG continuing to hold teams out on the zone, being the menaces of the lobby. Alright. Any other action going on? We got some action. Griffin's team has not really moved from this position. They don't really need to. They're on the edge of zone. Zone's been their way for the most part, and they're just kind of posted up on this building. Look at it, Team Gulag right inside this building. Yeah. So once you've got your position set up in Apex, you usually just want to take shots at other people so you can level up your shields. So right now you see Sketchy Hatman's got a blue, but if he hits a couple shots with the Sentinel, he can get purple, and purple is 25% more shield. Some of you know that, but just a quick info piece for you to know. Sounds like Griffin's team's getting close. We might see a fight right here. A contest? Yep. Those gas cannons are telling him that people are trying to push, but they're sharing this building for right now. No one's being over-aggressive. No one's over-committing. They're just kind of sharing this building right now. That grenade might do some damage, though. And it is Griffin's team. They're going to start. Here comes the push. Jay trying to get a shot through the line with his digital threat. They can see through the smoke with that, but Sketchy Hatman's doing such a great job of putting those smokes up. And a good ult. Good ult. That's very good, but Griffin's doing so much damage from that window. They're gonna have such a tough time. Let's check in with them. Not the best shields. They're holding it off. This is gonna be a stalemate of a fight, but Griffin knows he needs to push to the top of this building for them to win this game. Footsteps everywhere. King Clutch might go down here. A good escape from Griffin to get away, but King Clutch is low on health. I don't know what he can do. Prospect trying to help. They need to get more barrels down. That Mirage can be so confusing at times. With pause in the team fight, it looks like another team is joining the fight as well. Wow, 10 hostiles. That might be the Mirage clone, but I have a feeling there's multiple teams here that are going to cause Griffin trouble on this fight. Let's see what's going on. Yep, exactly. Griffin's getting pushed from the bottom floor. So now there's 3 teams occupying this right now. Gulag and Griffin's team are now stuck. They know that, wow, they're just going to be sharing this. Let's check in with what's going on around here. We got Powerhouse set up pretty well on the top of the mountain, but that Bangalore ultimately causing some problems. To the next team, Party Cardi with 7 kills now to their name. Nasdaq gets a knock. That's Uzi Daisy from Powerhouse going down. That's a 3v2. So many nades going out from Webb right here. None of them hit though. That's a lot of change of direction. So it looks like this team might be our winners if they can get away. As long as they continue winning these fights and keep playing zone, Party Cardi might be able to take game 1. Let's go to the other teams. Miser getting the res off, so Uzi Daisy will be back on his feet. Sun and Mogus is getting back into the fight, but needs to heal quickly before the other team pushes. Fire, how is Fireness still alive? See, the Siege team has gone through the worst of possible situations, and they're still top 7. This is crazy. Fireness has just gone down. Gulag is still in this building, plus no Ultra. By himself, has been carrying this team. Bringing them out of every situation. He's got the 140, but he needs to be able to just maneuver. There's so many teams around him right now. I don't know how he's going to get out of this. The solo. 13 damage, but that doesn't matter because he's got that placement point. He's walking right into Griffin and Griffin's team. And Gulag right on top of them. What's he going to do? What's his play? Finds a nice place to hide. Okay, that works. That works. When you don't have teammates, that's what you got to do. Let's check in. UNCG Gold. Still up top, right behind the team. About to get fighted. Which team is this? This is Miser's team. Looks like they're going to get the finish. Bubbles goes down. It's an even trade. And looks like that's Nos pushing. Nos, oh, that's Miser gets the knock. Miser gets the knock. It's just Turtle by himself. This might be the end of UNCG. But it's Miser versus Turtle. They've switched teammates. 2 teammates are down. Here comes the push. Miser with not too much health left. Has to get this kill. The 1v1. But Miser's getting shot in the back by, is that Gulag? Gulag's gonna make this very hard. They don't even know what the 1v1 that's going on. It's very intense, but he's got those gas barrels. He knows where he is. As we were speaking, Gulag gets knocked from that building right in front of Miser right now. So that building is all occupied by Griffin. 6 teams left. Miser takes a lot of damage. Is able to stop the res, but gets killed by UNCG. A good effort by Miser. 5 teams left.
Let's go that way.
Henrik's team standing strong. All full shield. Oh, and as I say it, Attention takes a couple of shots.
Got another bandit.
We've got Party Cardi, my favorite team, still set up high. Looking tall over everyone. They have to look to their left and right though. It might be tough, but they know that Matthew or Turtle's over there is a solo. And I guess 3 spots. UNCG is out. It looks like it's just Party Cardi, Henrik's team, and Griffin's team. Griffin's team is very quietly. They know, but yeah. So when there's 3 teams left in the lobby, you want to get the other 2 to fight each other, and then fight the one that's left. So each team is going to try to get as much damage as they can without poking their head out. No one's going to commit too much. Griffin's setting up, playing defense, but he's got an angle open to his left. That's going to be very hard. Looks like that's Party Cardi. And like I said, Henrik's team is moving in on Griffin right now. They're right behind them. So Party Cardi looking on top of the hill. They got the high ground advantage. Henrik behind Griffin, but they don't know. This team doesn't know that Henrik's right behind them. I think Henrik's just waiting for the right time to wait for someone to get low and then take the damage. But the fight might happen before that. Crypto ult goes down. Webb gets a good bat off just in time, but he needs that ult. It's only at 50%. He pushes in. Madness gets the crack on him. Gets the crack. He needs to play it safe. Can't overextend here. Oh, he goes down. So Sly gets a knock on Lan. Another knock on New Jay. Griffin's the last one left. Griffin putting the team on his back. And it's all left to Party Cardi and Henrik, but I think Henrik's team played this to absolute perfection. 2 versus 1. Slad all by himself, can't make this out, needs to fight carefully. And it looks like Henrik's team's gonna take the first game. Absolute perfection of maneuvering from Henrik's team to get behind the last 2 teams and force them to fight each other. What an exciting first game. So, I guess you can play Valorant and Apex at a high level. Wow, that was an exciting flash circle there. For those of you watching, sorry I tried to get as much action and excitement as I could on the observer perspective, but it's pretty fast as you can tell. Henrik's team taking the first game. Alright, we're gonna take a second here to update the scores, and we'll come back and let you know who the top 3 teams are. So let's go ahead, take a second, grab some water. Our next game will start in about 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'll be back to make sure you guys know. Alright, what's up everyone? I'm here to give you a bit of a score update. So this was the results of the last game. In first place we've got Henrik's team with 6 kills, so they got the most points. So at the top of the lobby right now, they're leading with, I believe it is... Oh, they're not leading actually. I did my math wrong fast. So they're in the second place, and that's because Party Cardi got so many kills. So Team 3 right here got 12 kills, and even though they're in second place because they had so many kills, they still got more points. So in first place is Party Cardi, that's Web, Slad, and Nasdaq, that Omega Strikers player, in first place. And then second place we've got Henrik's team, the Valorant captain, and then in third place we've got Griffin's team. So basically those top 3 teams you saw in the last fight there, they're able to make it to the end for the most part. And then fourth place is, let's see, fourth place is UNCG Gold, and yeah, that's perfect. Fifth place, I think fifth place goes to Team Boomers. Oh no, Powerhouse. That was Miser's team in the last part. And yeah, so first place is Party Cardi, second place is going to be Henrik's team, third place is Griffin's team, and then fourth place goes to Powerhouse. Alright, next game starts in 2 minutes, so grab a quick drink. Another exciting game. Now it's going to be on Storm Point. So a little bit of a bigger map, more space, but that just means the ending zone will be way more chaotic, because now in that last circle, you remember there were buildings, there were rocks, everybody was fighting behind some lamppost or something. In this map, not so much. It's going to be kind of just like an empty field, just fight to see which team can stay alive the longest. So everyone's going to load in. And yes, I did change one rule, so it was my fault. I accidentally allowed heat shields, which means people could stay alive in zone by throwing something down and staying alive longer, but because of the tournament and we want more excitement, quicker fights, we're going to be turning that off. So tournament rules means no heat shields, you just got to get to zone. Nothing you can do besides take that damage, and all you can do is just kind of get out and get set. We'll wait for King here to get set in here. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, next game's in 8. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Giving that 1 extra minute, and then we'll be good. But exciting first game. Let's see if it gets going. And yes, I admit I did make a mistake. I called UNCG Gold, Team 19 here, UNCG Blue by accident a couple times. So this is UNCG Gold, the team that went crazy, and UNCG Blue got a little bit unlucky last game. So we're gonna look for them to turn it around and match their companions from UNCG. All right, second game. Let me check. It's about to be 8 o'clock soon. We're gonna get it going. See if we can get some new teams this time. We saw big performances from Team 3. We saw a big performance in Team 1, and even a big performance from Henrik's team. Let's see, all the way down here, Team 12. So now that they got a target on their heads, other people are gonna try to take them down and see who can get on top this time. We'll see a completely different game this time. Let's go. Starting it, and we're good to go. 8 o'clock. Next game is on Storm Point. A little bit more chaotic because it's so open space, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to keep you guys a little bit more on the action this time because I have a better layout for how this observing stuff works. But let's go. Storm Point. Let's see what differences some teams have in their compositions and who they pick to play. First game, 30 minutes. Not bad. 30 minutes of intense workout. I'm sweating through this t-shirt, but still continuing to get that action to you. Let me catch my breath and hydrate before I start screaming again. Love this UI. Apex did a great job. Wow, that was like 8 different Valks. Yeah, everybody loves the jetpack on Valk. Very easy character to play. What I'm looking for is, oh, some Catalyst picks, some Seer picks, and it looks like Griffin's on a Pathfinder. We've got a Horizon on Party Cardi. They're looking to get aggressive. That's the problem. In this game, once you've got momentum, you just kind of want to keep going, and that's how it works. Build up momentum and get started right away. Let's see on the map which team drops where.
Let's make a varsity play for the deck.
Alright, who do we want to check in with? Let's check in with Party Cardi.
Sightlines look good over there.
see if they get contested early on. It doesn't look like it. Everybody's kind of spreading out, going where they want to. It does look like there's a team right next to Party Party. They're going to be taking this inside and away from all the open space out there. Hopping board with Slad. I think he was almost kill leader last game, only out-fragged by his teammate, Webb, behind that I love you, I hate you username. So used to saying something else. But playing on a different client today, so his name's different. But looks like everybody's getting settled in, not too many contests happening.
Extended energy mag here.
So right beside Party Cardi is Raw Dog, that's Port and Ani. And it looks like nobody went north path. Well, okay. I guess when it's that open around here, we've got some contests and upper left zone. Okay. So that means all these teams are gonna this is gonna be the danger zone because everyone's gonna flood in here and try to figure it out. No early contests yet except here. So we'll come back to this team, Party Cardi. It looks like Raw Dog's gonna fight it out before they can get there. And we're gonna check in over here. We've got the Valorant players, Thomas, Hutaru, and Autumn Leaf shooting at someone. Gonna be shooting at the amphibians. Toad needs to escape. No, goes down. The amphibians. They need to get away alive. Depends on if. And here comes the push. They're not gonna be able to get the res off in time. Toad's gonna be left behind. Oh no, Frog and Monty have to get away, escape with their lives. Team beloved of Apex, they don't see. Never mind, they're fine. That's a kill. Alright, first player of the lobby to go out is Toad. And it looks like the Valorant duelists will pick up a couple of kills. Frog and Monty escape with their lives, but I think Thomas and them have a scent. They're gonna try and track them down. They know that they can't go far, and once you get one elimination, you know the other teams only have 2 people. So that's a fight you can take. Nearby, we've got Uzi Daisy looking to put up another big performance after last game. Looks like Party Cardi and Raw Dogs are having a good peace agreement. They don't want to fight each other, but uh-oh. What just happened?
I think that's a connection issue that just happened. The PC.
Hold on.
energy ammo here. He's got very little projectile drop.
Be prepared.
에스코드야, 조심하자.
Let's check that quadrant.
Unclick the eye. The image to unclick the eye. There we go. Alright. Sorry, we're back, everyone. A little bit of tech issue, but we're getting the stream back. We missed a little bit of action. We got disconnected from the game here, but I know the quality's kind of bad. It's because I'm using my laptop right now, so my laptop's better than yours. Don't give me shit. But for this game, we're gonna have to kind of use this. One of our observers got disconnected from the server, so we'll keep you on the action. It looks like, so we were right for the most part. All these teams are fighting. Let's go ahead and join this team right here. This is Cypher's team, the Rocket League players, fighting against Presto, our treasure, but they're low, very low on health. Let's see what they can get here. Gets the shot. His teammate's getting 1v1. That's going to be a tough fight if he gets taken down. Alright, Cypher in a 1v3 now against everyone. And he's going to get away with his life. Okay, so not the end of this team, but a couple eliminations go for the other team. Not too much action there. Let's see who else we can jump in on. A lot of people in this one area right here. Cypher's shooting that animal so he doesn't get killed by it. He's so low on health. You got to think maybe he's going to find meds and then go back for the res, but that team's probably holding it. Speaking of which, this is the CS team. Alright, Mr. Myers and Tristan playing with their close by friend, looking to see what they can do after they get those 3 kills. So they finished off Cypher's teammates, looking to see what they can do now. I think they're going to get a reset. Oh, they found the straggler. And now that's Cypher's second teammate. Okay, so they're going to get that reset. They're going to look to respawn. They've got that green ping right next to them. Yep, pings it right on cue to get their teammate back. But that's going to be a warning call to everybody nearby. And speaking of the people nearby, that's UNCG Blue moving in, but they're gonna be going the other way, and they're about to meet someone. Oh, yep, that was the end of a squad. I'm not entirely sure what squad that was, but they get a free kill. A solo straggler left behind, and add a quick elimination to the name. And it looks like Mr. Myers and that CS team are gonna be able to put that res beacon up, get their teammate back. Cypher all by himself, looking for basically just any way to quietly make his way to zone. And let's jump in. It looks like Miser's team is being held. So they're in this building because they've closed it, but Gremlin's team is right above them. And here's where the action's going to start happening. They're able to take that jet out. They're going to reposition and see if they can take some shots back at Gremlin. Gremlin looking for a redemption after getting not many points first game. So they're going to play more aggressive, but just like that, Miser's team's got the reposition and they're going to take some shots down. Fully healthy. Nos on the Bangalore and Jimin. But here's the problem. They're up on a mountain, but this mountain's going to get out of zone really fast. There you go. Just like that. Since heat shields have been taken out of the equation, they need to move. Otherwise, they will have to use a lot of heals to get their health back up. Cypher. Oh no. The beloved Solo's getting held. Nah, it looks like he's quietly gonna sneak his way in behind that CS team that killed his teammates a couple minutes ago. I'm gonna take that shot. Oh no! He doesn't care. He's just looking to kill someone, take someone down with him. Shoot some nades. All the nades. Gets a cup. Wow. Okay, he's got everything. He's gonna be able to get that finish. That's huge. That's another point. But he needs to watch his health. He's about to go down. And it's the end of Cypher. He's not gonna have time to get that res off. And there we go. Looks like that was Mr. Myers. Now also in another fight. And that's Dyer's team holding him out right now. So Dyer's team knows it's a solo. Because Cypher with his dying wish was able to get that last kill onto Mr. Myers' teammate. But Miser coming in now. This is that powerhouse team. They made it all the way here. Escaped Gremlin's team. And now they're going to take a piece of Dyer's team away from him. There we go. And in the area, we've got Raw Dog. Taking some pot shots. Staying good cover behind this rock, but they're going to need to keep making moves. That Valcold coming in clutch. Good. They're going to reposition, but they can't get shot at. Everyone's going to try to take a piece of them out of the air. Yeah, you're a bit easy targeting the air like that. But keep going. Looks like they're going to reposition in zone. Good maneuvering from them. Whoever's shooting at them has not hit a shot yet, but that's okay. Looks like Loopy's team's got some good positioning too. They're gonna use that portal to reposition, get inside zone-ish. Looks like they're still on the edge, but they're gonna have to fight their way in here. Let's watch them do it. They're gonna be fighting. That was UNCG Blue. They get that easy kill. The straggler was left behind. Teammates moved on, left him behind. Here comes the repush. Lifeline gets super low. Another down. That's the second player from UNCG Blue. And there's the third. Easy elimination. Or no, wait, that was the first and second. I believe so. Alright, let's hop on with the champion team. Looks like they're in a fight right now. Let's see what Party Cardi are doing. They're on top of this. They're on top of Down Beast. They have a really good position because this is a Down Beast zone. So if you look at zone, they don't have to move anywhere. And they get to watch everybody below them try to move in and get as many shots as they can on them. Alright, they're sitting pretty at the top of this structure. Get shots on someone. Needs to be careful not to fall off, but he's got those jetpacks, but there goes Webb, gets back up with the zip line. They're just taking turns scaring these people below them. It's a solo, but alright, we'll take a break from them. Below them, looks like it's Miser. Yeah, they're just gonna kind of sit below. They know that the team below them, above them, is not gonna commit too hard because that would give away their best position. But they can just kind of peacefully hold this and just know at all times there's someone above them. Let's check in with some of the other teams. Hendrik's team, the last champions, are gonna have a tough time. They barely made it into zone, but everyone's gonna be watching them. Like I said, this map's super open, and they have to be able to avoid those rockets. I don't know what's gonna happen from here. Tension flying way up high into the air to get away from them, but same thing. Hendrik's team's gonna have to move again. They've done it again and again, but this time it might be a little bit tough because there's just so many people in the way. That lifeline drone's a little bit out of position, but right intention. Let's see who's holding them out. Griffin's team still alive and healthy, all three in a fight. Was that a solo? This might, whoever that is about to get drilled. Yep, that was Mr. Myers, straggler from so long, keeping his team alive. Finally gets taken out. Top 10 though, good performance from Myers. And for those of you watching the stream, yes, I know the quality is really bad. One of our observers' computers died in the middle of the game. Next game, it'll be back to normal. So we'll have 3 more games of pristine gameplay, but for now, we're gonna have to finish this off. Just bear with us here. We'll finish up. I'll try to give you the best coverage I can of the last zone here, and then we'll hop back to the pristine gameplay next game. Everyone's congested into this tiny zone. Let's go ahead and check in with Hendrik's team right here. Might be in a fight. Oh, and Ani and Port looking to take down the champions from last game. Attention, the last one alive. But I think they're also getting shot at by another team. Down to 1 health. Attention needs to escape with the life of the team of Hendrix. And there we go. Souffle gets the last. Ani and Port will be able to reset. Nos and them still occupying the bottom of this down beast. With Party Cardi above them, they have no reason to move. Again, they've occupied this whole thing, but as the game goes on, someone's going to try to take this spot from them. They need to be aware of that. Alright, looks like someone died the zone, but... oh, that was Ani. Former president's going to have to be left behind. Port and Souffle will have to leave him so they can get to zone. But it looks like a duo in the last couple of circles is just as strong as a trio. Sometimes stronger, and that's Party Cardi going down. We need to get back on that action. There's so many people now in this one building. Griffin has taken the spot from Party Cardi. It looks like they're giving it up. Taking shots, and there goes Gremlin's team. Griffin taking out one of his former teammates. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Griffin taking out Gremlin. And there goes the Gremlin's team. 5 squads left. Let's check in. Party Cardi just barely alive. They need to get Nasdaq back on his feet, and looks like they'll be able to, but they have to do it quietly. If they res and that team looks down on them, that's free shots. Will they be able to get it off? Looks like Webb's covering for him, and yes, they need to get inside quick, or maybe they don't need to. They're just gonna hide this crevice for now. Nasdaq's gonna get back to full health, and Webb's gonna take his spot too. Okay. And then the remnants of Dyer's solo teammate still finding a way. I have no idea where this person is, but it's a good hiding spot. We'll have to move in 40 seconds though, but getting good placement points for the team. We've got Port and Souffle looking at Ani's dead body, but they also know they can't walk up too far because Griffin's team is still up there holding high, and you don't want to push a 3-man team as you're a duo. And let's check in. Miser and Nos are still here. So the only full teams left are Miser's team and Griffin's team. Both of them have 3, and both of them have very good shields. And so you see that red bar, you know, those people are going to be really hard to take down because that's 125 damage you have to do before you even get to their health. And it looks like Jimin playing that crypto is going to get a lot of information. Still flying around inside. Don't know what he's doing with that drone, but he's going to be able to spot out no one. So they know that space is clear. Looks like Party Cardi moved. And ooh, Griffin's got a Craver. That's a good 140 shot. Misses the second one, but they've got this entire place set up. They're looking at Party Cardi. They need to move soon. Misses the third shot. Miser finishes off Dyer's solo teammate. Gets a no reg. But it looks like this team... Oh, they might be walking into Port. They might be walking into Port and Souffle. Switches out the gun, drops the Cravers out of play now, so there's no one-shot snipers. Oh, picks it back up. It's still got 5 bullets. No one's going to make too much noise now. Remember, there's only 2 full teams. The other 2... Or now there's 3 full teams because Cardi's back up. The ult coming in from ult coming in from Jimin. Get that information. Doesn't get rid of the drone, but that's okay. This is going to be a chess match between all 4 teams who can make the most positional gains without making any noise at all. Party Cardi hidden inside the house, but they have to move soon. That catalyst thing's going to make it hard for them to move, but Port and Souffle is still maneuvering. So sneaky on this position. Still don't know where they're going to go from here, though. They might be able to outlast. This might be the best position. I know I said that Griffin and his team have the high ground, so they can shoot down at everyone, but being able to sit under this rock without anybody knowing might be the play, because zone is going to finish right on top of their foreheads. So, but they might get spotted out by Party Cardi right here. They need to look to your right. If someone could tell them, look to your right. That's a duo sitting there. And it looks like while we were talking, Griffin's team was able to pick up a kill on Miser's team. Miser's team gets taken out. So now it's just 3 teams left. Port and Ani. Or sorry, Ani and Port and Souffle still sitting quietly. They're not going to attract any attention, but Griffin's team knows that Party Cardi's right here. Who's going to have to move first? That's what it comes down to. Griffin's team put up a great performance this game as well. Puts 140 onto Webb, but that ult's gonna force them to move. They're gonna take space. That Bangalore smokes are so good at concealing position. And there goes another smoke. Webb plays Bangalore so well. Let's see if Ani's team have yet to make moves, but they don't need to. That's the perfect part. They have so many kills. Playing that Seer, you know exactly where everybody is, and you know when to move and when to not move. Fight's going down. Jimin's trying to get that info on the drone. Sees everyone. To be able to shoot out that catalyst can be tough, but it looks like Party Cardi has nowhere to go. They can't climb up. They're stuck. This might be the end of first place. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There he goes. Griffin's able to get those kills super easily. And wait a minute. Okay, Miser was still alive. Just got taken out, though. So now we're down to 2 teams. And look at Souffle. Port and Souffle might make the contest here. They might win. But now it's a 2v1. Not going to be able to make it. And Griffin's team puts puts 1 win under their belt. And after this, we'll be able to get back to our final pristine gameplay. So thank you for dealing with the problems that we had. Just quick disconnect from the lobby. I'll get you a score update soon, but let's take a quick break so I can get my observer set back up, and I'll get you back to that 240 frames per second gameplay. Thank you so much for dealing with this. right, everyone. Thanks for holding on. Game 2 was pretty well. We're back to our pretty 240 frames per second gameplay. Hopefully we don't get DC'd this time, but let me just provide you a quick update. First place has now been taken over by the old head. So Griffin, living up to that best player in the lobby expectations, in first place with his team after a big 12 kill game. So let me pull up this. So a big 12 kill game. This was from Griffin's team. Getting a total of 24 points in one game. So an absolutely huge game, putting them in first place. They really are getting away with it. So our teams are going to look to contest them and make sure they don't get too far ahead. And then in second place, we've got a tie between Party Cardi and Powerhouse. So that was Slad, Ducky, Nasdaq, and Webb. In second place, and Powerhouse would be Nos, Jimin, and Miser. That crypto you saw in that second game. And in third place, Hendrix team didn't put up the same performance as first game, but are still staying strong. They're within winning reach. Now, we have 3 minutes before the next game, and let's do a quick check-in. So there are a couple teams that have been a little bit quiet under the radar that I really want to acknowledge. So in the first game, unfortunately, Archer's teammate Apathy, don't look at that second part, got DC'd and wasn't able to put in a big performance. But a little bit of background information, Apathy might be the best player in this lobby. I know I said Griffin's good, but Griffin's a really good leader. Apathy might be the best mechanical player. He's been one of the top 750,000 players of Apex, I believe. I just figured that out. And Archer's not so far behind him. And Cryonics, again, Overwatch head, former Overwatch head. So he's got the mechanical skill. We need to figure out, this team's got to figure it out and get up high, okay? The other team I want to call out is Gremlin Cloak and the Gremlins, okay? They've been getting contested early. They made it pretty far in the second game, but they need a game win to get back up into the leagues. Griffin's team is going to start to run away with it. So we can't let this happen. To not let this happen. If Griffin keeps putting up big numbers like this, first place will be out of the reach of everyone else, and second and third will just be kind of scraps that everybody's fighting over. So we need big performances from some of the lower teams to even the odds, and not such a big performance from Griffin's team. But another big team that I wanted to mention is the Amphibians, our team beloved. Okay, they've been getting unlucky for the first couple of games, but looking for them to turn it around. Now that we're heading back to World's Edge, people have an idea of how these lobbies are going to be, and we're back to the first map we played on. So we played World's Edge first, Storm Point, and now we're back to World's Edge. So people have more of an idea where to go, where fights are going to happen, and where to go to when you need cover. So T-minus 1 minute for the start of our next game. Pretty good performance from everyone else so far. We just need to see, where is Redline? Let's figure it out. Oh, it's still on Storm Point? Good catch. Thank you, Avi. I am still waiting for Redline though. We'll give it a second. Let me check in really fast.
Yeah, hold on, homie, hold on.
Alright, a little bit of technical issues. We're just waiting for one player to get in here and then we're starting. As soon as I see that name pop up, we're starting on the second game of World's Edge. A lot of pivotal games for teams. This is where first place will start to become a little bit too distant if you don't put up a big game. So a lot of good performances from teams I didn't expect though. Loopy's team did a great job get a lot of kills and getting into late placement. One team that surprised me, Mr. Myers, was able to survive so long by himself. CSGO player, we didn't expect much from him, but those mechanics really transferred over. An absolute beast for that match against Kentucky, which is why I wanted to highlight him. But you know, he's speaking for himself. The statistics are pretty good. Let's see, Team 10. Miser quietly getting up there, and there we go. That's it. We got our final person. Let's go. Back to World's Edge. Remember, this map has more buildings, more quick, tight spaces. So hopefully we can get there get to the final zone pretty fast with lots of action, just like we did the first time. Alright, starting the server. There we go. Now we're good. So far, the main teams we've been watching win the lobbies and have a lot of success. Our Griffin's team, Party Cardi, the Apex Black team, Henrik getting a lot of success. Who else? Nas's team, Miser's team, still doing good. And we need a big performance now from Team 2. We need to look for them to go absolutely huge. Team 4, waiting to explode. I'm just waiting for them to break out 15 kills and put everyone into the dirt. And there we go. That Bangalore from him is very scary. I don't want to see that on World's Edge, but we're going to see how other teams deal with it. Big games from Frog, Toad, and Mani for them to get back into the race. And everyone else seems to be keeping up. Team Gulab did a really good job last game holding that edge, but they just got overflowed with so many teams taking their position. Hopefully they can hold it down a little bit better this time and get a little bit more space for them at the end zone. So now we're back on the same map, but that final zone that you saw, that zone started to close in on, is going to be different. So last game, we had our map in the middle area. Our zone was in the middle area, and then it kind of just kept getting smaller and smaller. This time it could be anywhere else again. It could be the same spot, but it's very unlikely. Alright. Let's see where teams are going. Everybody's spreading out. Oh, yeah. No contests yet. Everyone's kind of safe. No one's going launch site. A big POI that's been left open, but it looks like Dyer's team's going to pick that up as soon as they can. Alright. Trying to figure out who's going to contest who.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Port and Ani, good performance. Ooh, that's who I forgot. They also had a good performance last game.
Shotgun ammo here.
But this team, that's a lot of loot for Miser's team all by themselves. CS team, all this space is open right here, but that's okay because this bottom area is absolutely overflowing with teams. There's going to be a problem for some of these teams right here. Looks like there's an early contest happening right now.
Target over there.
Looks like they spotted them out. That's going to be the Rainbow Six Siege team, putting up so many points, surviving, being absolutely persistent. Going to be pushing against Will Mace and Claymore. The CS teams and Claymore coming from the Apex White team. Doesn't look like they know that they're here yet. Oh, wait. That's a lot of zipline noise. You got to know that there's a team pulling up. Might see a team here. Doesn't see the one below him. No shots. And oh, we don't like to see that in the kill feed. Frog and Monty are taken out early yet again. We need to hop on board with this fight too. Right below him. His enemies are right below him. This lifeline's so overextended. Away from the team. Needs to get into this house safely. Gets the reset. Each team is looking to get aggressive though. They're not willing to back down from any fight. They want some kills, and they want some kills now. Fireness gonna back off. It looks like they might just give this fight away. Yeah, both teams don't really have a lot of ammo. They really need to just back off. They didn't get the chance to loot because they were so busy fighting each other, but that's okay. Now joining the fight is Avi's team. They're looking to get some teams. They'll get some teams. Avi running the charge rifle.
Optics here. Sniper.
Good mark though. That team's still in that building, but I'm so worried. None of these teams have any loot, yet they're still so crazy about fighting each other. Good shots from Avi just to get a quick poke on them, but they still have, like, this team doesn't even have blue shields. Avi's running 8 bullets in a Spitfire. Everybody needs to kind of just back off and heal up. Another team right in front of Avi though. That's gonna be the duelists from Valorant. They just, with Frog and Monty's blood on their hands, they're looking for more. Matthew leading the charge with the lifeline. Good shots, gets Avi. Avi goes down. That's what happens when you fight a little bit too early with not too much loot. He's gonna get left behind. And hits them with the gas barrel. And Matthew putting the shots in alive. Wow. Okay. Looks like the Jet Dashers are putting up a good performance. They got Frog and Monty's blood. Now they got Avi's. Looks like they're gonna add Dire next, but let's go ahead and hop in with Slad, Party Cardi. Want to see how they're doing. Apparently they just got a knock. Big fight here. Richindra gets the knock on Nasdaq. That's a 2v2, but he can't get out. Party Cardi is a 2v1 against McGoogles. Able to get the shot, but McGoogles gets it. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1 to win now.
Enemy spotted.
Slad is full health up against McGoogles on that box. Gets the scan. He knows where he is. This is going to be a very pivotal fight. Like I said, Gremlin's team needs to be able to get this, but here comes the third party. Slad's going to have to leave. This is a huge team that's been out early. Wait a minute. Slad could get the res if he plays this carefully. There it goes. This is one of the most pivotal teams in the lobby. And it looks like Mr. Myers came in to spoil the fight for Slad. They're going to get the finishes on everyone. So Party Cardi down 2 members early.
Let's go here.
And it looks like Googles from Gremlin's team was able to make it out alive. Slad watching all his teammates get killed from a distance. Doesn't want to take the shot though because he has to be careful. Alright, we're going to take a break from this action to see if there's any other action going on. Looks like we got a contest right here. The duelists from before, how are they everywhere along the map? They just haven't stopped moving, and a finish! They're going to get stopped. Who are they down? That's going to be Dire's team. They're just going for everyone. I called it. They're getting everyone's blood. They want all of NC State's upper management. Dire's the only one left, but the duelists get him on scan. They smell. Oh, they definitely smell. I know Thomas is pulling a push right now and calling it out that this person is the last one left. We got to push this, but for some reason they're holding back. Oh, it's because he got away. That's another team. Dire able to get one beacon. Just barely escaped. Apparently the Jet Dashers are on a rampage right now. Getting as many top officials of NC State Esports as they can. And it looks like Dire's not going to be able to get his Pathfinder's teammates banner. He's going to have to leave and get away. Looks like another team is joining the fray. Back at the Valor. Ooh. Jet Dashers need to find a way. But Hutaru is just so good. 3 teams surrounding them. That's going to be Archer's team. Like I said, they need to have a big game. They back off for now, but it looks like Apathy's got 2 kills early. 2 kills for the team. They might be able to add on some more if they can take this fight early without getting third-partied. It doesn't look like anybody's... Oh, wait. There are a lot of people in this area. Now I see why they're holding back. Apathy takes up some space. Archer following up behind him. Looks like the Valorant Jet Dashers have gotten away for now. Smart play from them. They had a lot of fighting going on, and they're just lucky to get out. They've got good shields, and this team does too, but you never want to take too many fights early on. There's still 18 squads left. So many people have died, but there's still 18 squads left. There's a multitude of solos and duos in this lobby right now. Alright, let's catch up. So many teams, like I said, it's just an absolute bloodbath down here. Because that zone went up here, everyone's fighting to get position. But let's go ahead and check in. Checking in back. We just keep coming back to them. We're stuck in this building for now, but let's go ahead and check in. Henrik's team with lots of good shields, making their way to zone. Very peaceful. That's what happens when you're on the right side. They don't have to worry about anyone. They have all this free space in front of them before they even begin to see Gremlin's team, which has got the full reset off. Let's check in with them. Richinder's gone down again, but it looks like Gremlin's back on his feet. Maguga's, they need to have a big game. They already have 1 kill. They might be able to get another reset. Richinder's been might be respawned twice this game. They're not giving up. They know this game's important to them. 16 squads left, but 43 people. So technically, we're supposed to have what? 16 times 3 is what? 18 plus 30 is 48, but there's 43 people in this lobby. So that means, and now 42. So that means there's so many incomplete teams, and that might, people like Slad, people like even this team is incomplete. They need to figure out how to either respawn their teammates or get back into the fight. Check in here. Some fighting happening here. Looks like UNCG Blue has got some blood on their hands, 2 kills. They've got this really important choke position. This is a cave entry to the main part of the map. So right here, all these teams have to move through UNCG and the Siege team. But they're holding UNCG Blue out now. So UNCG is in the second best position in this, I guess, situation, but a push coming from the Siege team. They need to be careful of that nade. Fireness takes some damage, but being able to reset those nades are so good. Whoever's throwing those nades has absolutely big brain energy. Let's see. Here comes the push. Huge damage from Waterness. What a spray. That's 3. That's a 1 down. He's able to get the shield up. What a return frag from UNCG Blue. It's a 2v2. We need to be able to play this carefully. A nade comes out, takes it back. They're gonna get the res off, but they need to get back in there to finish that kill. Otherwise, that team's gonna res too. UNCG looks another push from the Wraith. But it looks like the other team has also moved up. This is perfect timing. So much damage, but needs to get away. Ah, he didn't get any of those kills. That's tough for the Siege team. They were able to do so much damage, but walked away with 0 kills.
Let's go this way. Enemy spotted.
Meanwhile, it looks like the Valorant Duelists with 5 kills to their name. Jet Dashers are really not kidding about the Duelist mentality. They cleaned up UNCG Blue right behind them, and now they have to keep moving again. Doesn't look like anybody's behind them, though. So now there's nobody behind them. Claymore, the solo with both beacons, though, needs to find a way to get through all this zone alive and healthy, but also respawn those teammates back and get him back to 3 people. This is that team I wanted to see. Still 1 kill to the name of Archer's team, Team Hazard. We need to see more kills for them to get up into the higher ranks of this lobby. We still have not seen much action. People like Griffin's team haven't seen anyone. 155 damage. That's what happens when you land and get the lucky zone to your side of the map. They don't have to move anywhere. They're just quietly waiting for the right time to strike, and they might get another big game performance. We need someone to knock them off out of this spot, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to do that. UNCG gold. Teabagging Presto. Okay, let's get away from this. But on the other side, UNCG Blue, they were able to get away with their life. 1 player was able to get out of that entire problem. And then while we're in the kill feed, the Valorant Duelists pick up another 3 kills. Coming out of the zone, that's 7 kills to the name now. 8 kills for Thomas, 1,000 damage. Really not taking this safely at all. But it's working for them, so I'm not going to say anything. Great game from this team. They need to keep this energy up. Looks like they would adjust really well. Gremlin's team is back to 3, but they need to get some good armor. Rachinder just got respawned, I'm guessing, so he needs to get some good armor and guns because they can't take these fights if there's just got 50 shields and 75. Let's see, who's this? Avi's team. You saw them go out very early. Being able to play with only 1 person. No shields. Nothing. Not many bullets left to even kill someone, but all about the positioning. They do have good zone. So if they can get a building and just sit behind a chair or a desk or something, they might be able to get some placement points to get Avi's team back into the runnings. Let's see.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Alright, we've got Team Gulab. Good performance first game, not so great the second game, but Prospect's going to look to get a lot of placement points as teams begin to fall. Wasn't Slad a solo? Wait a minute.
Let's check that place out.
Slad a solo gets a kill. It gets another kill. That's the Valorant team. No way. No way that Valorant... Oh, there we go. A good shot from Thomas, but Slad right into the dirt. Great, res. Thomas is able to get the res, reset, and that's 9 kills now for this team. 9. They're definitely kill leaders, and they might be looking to just farm people. But one of their teammates, Sutaro, did go down, and now they're being looked at by one of the other teams. That's going to be... Wait a minute. Mr. Fluggers gets reset. After all that teabagging from UNCG Gold, they're back on their feet. Very fast reset, and they're still up to kind of contest for the last couple of squads right here. Let's check the map. Where are they getting shot by?
I see what they do.
Alright, looks like that's Archer, Apathy, and Cryonic. Still looking to add to that kill total. Looks like Archer was able to add 2 for the team. And there we go. Apathy starting to find his form now. 3 kills to the name. Almost top 10 team. So they're going to get a lot of points for this game, but they need to make that second push to the top echelon of this lobby. Let's check in with some other teams. This team's so resilient. Has been holding this, gone through everything, been through hell and back, gotten both teams up 2 or 3 times, teammates up 2 or 3 times, looking to see what they can do here. And Gremlin knows how important this game is, and he's been putting the team on his back. So has McGoogles, and at some point so has X Richindra. They're in the zone though. They know where next zone is, so as you can tell, that next zone, it's so cluttered. There's so many people in this lobby, but you can tell they have to move forward. So it's north side of where this team is positioned right now. Cryonics puts a burst into the back of his teammate's head, but checking in with them, looks like they have to move in front of a team. Who are they looking at? They're going to be looking at UNCG Gold. But Hendrik's team is right below them. Going to take so many shots. Very fast. Like Gold R301 goes so burst sometimes. Quick reload from Hendrik's team, but they do have one person down. How did their Valk get over there? Wait a minute. I have no clue, but they've got 5 kills to their name. Good placement points. Missed a couple bullets. That's all right. Ditto's gonna. Oh, that's right. Ditto's gonna be able to get that beacon as crypto from his drone. So a really good reset. But now the problem is you have nowhere to respawn him. That one res beacon is in the middle of zone, and it's about to get used by someone. 10 times 3. There's 30 people supposed to be in this lobby, but there's 22. Each team is basically just guaranteed one person missing. And that's going to be big for people like Griffin when they're pushing people, because Griffin's team is still very much sitting pretty with 3 people alive, lots of shield, 1 kill, blues and purples. So they know that they can push whoever they want. But it looks like they won't. They've had a lot of kills. They know they don't have to get as many kills as everyone else. People are going to be trying to kill them. They just need to survive. And with this zone placement, they got very lucky, but they're playing it absolutely amazing. Check in. Especially with that Loba ult, they never have to leave. They can get all their loot from where they're standing right here.
Let's check out that way.
Matthew, the last standing member of UNCG Gold, sitting on his perch, trying to get as much damage as he can. Can't respawn any of his teammates anymore, unless he gets to a crafter, and it doesn't look like there's any left in the zone.
Care package over there. Never mind.
That care package inside does help him see, but not really sure how he's going to get into the top 10. Everyone's running that charge. That sound you're hearing, that electric, very scary sound, is the sound of the charger. Miser picks up a kill in the kill feed. Hopping in with Prospect, still very sneakily making his way into zone. Needs to be able to put up points for this team. No kills for this team. So all they can depend now is on placement points. That zone hurts. No heat shield, so you can't stay in it any longer than you need to. Valorant's still alive somehow. That's Prospect they're looking at right now. And he's gonna get flushed out with nades. This might be the 11th kill for the Valorant team. We're just able to look at everyone. Autumn Leaf is absolutely just frying, and Thomas picks up that kill on Souffle. Ani's team, Raw Dogs, go out. Almost 5th place. That team's gone. And looking to push yet another team. They don't even care about Rezing Hikaru. Fight with Thomas. It looks like they're going to be fighting. McGoogles and Gremlin's team. Richindra goes down, but it's a 2v2. Do they know that it's a 2v2? Hopefully they do, because as good as Matthew and Thomas have been playing, they're still a 2-man, and Googles is just frying him. The res comes off. Richindra's back on his feet and is able to heal up. This fight might be one of the most important deciding of whether or not Gremlin can get this team going. If they can kill this team, they have the momentum they need. But they need to be able to make a move soon, because 22 seconds and the zone's going to be closing in. This building they have is not in zone. So either they fight them now and get shot at by everybody else, or they just die in this building. Up to them. Griffin still just playing, I guess, Sniping Simulator, Deer Hunter Simulator. Just getting damage as much as he can, but remember, he doesn't need to. Top team of the lobby. No kills are needed. They just need to play peacefully and get that top placement, waiting to strike at the right time. Matthew, still one of those last surviving solos. Crazy team. Looks like they're getting into a fight. Thomas might go down here. This might be the end of the most crazy team in the lobby so far. But the lifeline res, both of them have gold bags. That means Thomas is going to be able to get up with heals. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to stand it out. And Gremlin's team wins that fight. This was important, huge. They're gonna have to move in with zone now, but that team is gone. The top kill leader of the lobby is now dead. Regardless of what happened, that was an amazing game from the Valorant Duelist game. Valorant Duelists. Playing safe here. On a perfect spot, it looks like Griffin goes down. And that's the Griffin's team goes down. It looks like a combination of Nas's team and Archer's team put him down. And Kieres, Avi's long teammate, is still alive with gray shields. How's that even possible? You better not be nodding because you're watching the stream. Anyway, Cryo and Archer and Apathy getting into a fight now with, I think this is Miser's team. Misers could put the standing mark on this game, but down goes Uzi Daisy. Miser trades him out. Archer's got no shield left. Apathy's got nothing left, but it's a 1v1, and Miser playing all 3 kills go to Miser. Played absolutely brilliantly. Don't know if he's gonna be able to get the reset though. Nas is down. Team Smell Blood. Last 4 squads. Matthew finally goes out. UNCG is out. Gremlin's team is top 3. Miser's got 6 kills. This might be the mark that they take into first place for the lobby. He hears that res, but remember. Oh, this is so smart from Miser. He's putting down shields for himself so he can switch to them fast in the middle of the fight. As Caustic, he controls this space, but he needs to be careful. Let's check in with some of the other teams real fast. Kieres picked up loot. Can he win the game without seeing anyone and 64 damage? Let's check in later, but this is the main problem. A full team of 3 versus 2 solos. Oh, wait. A scan, but do they know they're on separate teams? Googles needs to make that information play. Spots out Kieres. It might be the end of Kieres. Gets away with his life. But X-Ray Chimera, and there we go. Just like that. In 1 second, Miser and Kieres are taken out. Miser tried his best to hold on to that last team. Wow. Another exciting game with some crazy storylines. I need to get a kill counter on that Valorant team. But like I said, this is what we needed from Gremlin's team to get back into the top runnings. Griffin, unfortunately, was playing for that high placement. Didn't get too many kills and just got wiped by Miser's team as he ran in. But this might be the game that Gremlin gets back into the race. And another, I want to see how many points Kieres got for Team Avi. Really interesting third game. Very different from the first game. Now that people get a good feel for how maps and games go, it's going to be a lot more fast-paced and a lot more controlled. Let's look at the match summary. So where's that Valorant team? Team 11 with 14 kills? Was that them? Yeah. Jet Dashers put 14 kills to their name. Most in the lobby. Absolutely crazy. Even though they got 7th place, that might be exactly what they need to put them up here in terms of points for this game. We're going to take a quick break, update the scores, give you an update on who's first, second, and third. But very exciting lobby with a lot of change-ups. We'll be right back.
fix all like the little details in the future. I'll like make notes and stuff.
All right. After a score update, we have a little bit of a shakeup actually. Coming in very quietly into first place is Powerhouse. So if you remember that last game, Griffin's team played it really quietly, just got swept off the floor by Miser and a couple other teams. So Miser's team now in first, Griffin's team in second, and New Jeans holding on very tightly to third place. And one of the big performers, Party Cardi, went out early with not too many kills. Remember watching Slad's adventure as a solo after his teammates got killed. They didn't do so well, but the important thing, the two teams that I called out had to have big performances. Team 2, the Gremlins, and Team 4 went absolutely crazy, and now they're back into the mix. They might not be up for first or second, but they're close to 5th or 6th, and they're a game away from reaching Griffin. So, the one thing that I do have to admit, Griffin has not had a bad game yet. So, all the other teams that are chasing have had a couple, 1 or 2 maybe bad games. So all Griffin needs to do is at least have one bad game, and suddenly everything becomes shaken up again. We had a pretty big shake-up this game with Party Cardi dropping, and even the Jet Dashers putting up a huge game to get back in as well into the race for 3rd or 4th, maybe even 5th place. But like I said, this game is very quick to change, but if you run away with it, it gets a little bit too hard to catch up to you. Next game starts at 9:15, so we have a couple of minutes. Been intense. I need a little bit of a break to catch my breath, drink some water after everything's been going on. But yeah, hope the ones watching are enjoying. Trying my best.
Sid.
Hold on.
Wait, is that you, Sid? Bro, who is Jazz? Is it 1 game on the mystery or 2 games on the mystery? But what about 2? No, honestly, I just really hope it's the new map because I haven't played the new map and I want to play the new map twice. Come on, 2 games. 2 games, Sid, 2 games. Okay. But yes, it's also partially because we played a match in between 2nd game and 3rd game, and we won, and then we go into the 3rd game and drop 14. So we have picked it up. We are no longer rusty. We are no longer rusty, and we want more. We want more tournament time. Okay. Bye. I'm also taking shots. I turned this tournament into a drinking game.
Six. Will it be started quickly? Okay. Yeah.
Potentially. I'm cool, whatever.
Yeah, I'm down. But we're
Yeah.
on stream. Is that supposed to be the thing? like we can, like your audio has been captured on stream.
Alright, sorry about that. Couple issues figured out. But the good news is we have a 6th game plan. So instead of doing a mystery map, we're just going to do this map. And then we're going to do Storm Point twice after this. So we did World's Edge twice and then Storm Point twice. We're going to let teams figure it out again. Alright. So we've got 3 more games in us. So another game of content for you all. 1 game here and then 2 games on Storm Point to finish it off. See who our winner's going to be at 6 games. So, alright. Checking in with a landing here with Henrik's team. Not bad, not bad. They're getting looted up. Looks like they're pretty isolated. Let's see if there's going to be any contests here. Looks like Sage or Gremlin's able to get pretty situated fast. So we have the similar setup as like last game, except this time there's a lot more people on the left side. So instead of there being a low side, this is kind of like the game we had first right away, zone being in the middle center. So again, the edge is going to be the absolute danger zone where people are going to be fighting it out to try and be the last people standing. But this time, that's right, there's a contest. Loopy's team is contesting Griffin, but they're right next to each other. I don't know if they know. Let's hop in. This is Loopy's team. Griffin's team is right across all those buildings over there. Alright. Looks like they're not going to do much yet. Let's go here. Griffin's team looking to go back to back on World's Edge. Get a little bit better performance than last game instead of being so quiet. Well, let's see how this one goes. No contest yet. Well, this team's getting very close. Port and Ani looks like they're going to be getting a kill. That's UNCG Blue, I'm pretty sure. Port's not contesting it. Very smart to play it. Gets that battery off. This Horizon's not in the best position. But UNCG Blue is coming in to save that Horizon. Great push. But absolute damage from Port coming in. This team is very low. They'll give you very careful. UNCG Blue gets away, I think that's UNCG Blue. Looks like Ani goes down very early. They traded Nox, but I'm not sure. There we go. Souffle trades Nox. That is UNCG Blue. 2v2. Very honest here. Horizon going up into the sky. That's a lot of damage being taken. The Port's putting it back down. They need to stop this res from going out. Gets the stick. That's huge. Port gets a knock. They need to finish that. It's a 2v1 right now, but they're stuck off by this fuse fire. You think people go around. Black X Sage, the last standing member of UNCG Blue. Micro for the res. He's got his teammate in a safe position, but it looks like he's not going to be able to do it. Gets scanned. That's tough. Sticks the res. Can't get it. Gets away with his life. And UNCG Blue escapes with their life. Port and Ani are going to be able to get a reset, and they're just going to have to leave their teammates to die. Hopefully this... Oh, never mind. I figured out where he is. They're going to get that kill. And it looks like Black Sage is going to be able to do something about it. UNCG Blue is the first team to go out. Port and Ani will be able to get that reset. Miser and Nos now also taking all that loot from that building. Remember I said they got all this space here. Black Sage moving towards them, unaware that there's a full 3-man that he's walking into. But it looks like Port and Ani didn't get much time to reset because there's another team pushing them now. Let's see what team that is. That's going to be Mr. Myers, the CS team. Pretty quiet. No one's committing yet. Port and Ani really have not gotten a chance of peace yet. But they're holding well. All 3 members are up on the other team. And they might get it down here. Ani gets up with a gun and takes someone down. Seems holding it down very nicely, but I'm not sure what they're going to do about that Revenant knock that Ani just got. Alright, stay put. Port's got that gold helmet. Oh, that's why he's doing so well. He's got those scans every almost every 10 seconds because that speeds up his ability time. Be able to get this finish. Yeah, that's tough. That Revenant overextended. Wasn't able to get back to his team. And it looks like the CS team's going to be without 1 person, but they might be able to get that banner. A little bit too far. Octane's got the movement to get it, but Let's go ahead and hop in. Looks like this fight's gonna go ahead and flatline for now. Let's hop in with this fight over here. It looks like, oh no, Gremlin's team is down to one person.
Let's go this
Fighting
way.
against the whole 3-man of UNCG Blue.
Folks, enemies here.
And it looks like Slide able to put some good damage down, but I'm not really sure. Slide just trying to stay alive, but can't get away. Tough exit for Party Cardi after such first strong 2 good games. They still have it in them. We have 6 games coming up, so they can pull it out, but I'm not really sure. Google is able to respawn Gremlin, but Richindra still is gonna have to time out. They're not gonna be able to pull him back. They need a crafter to get him back. That space has been taken over completely by UNCG Gold.
Flightline here.
Yeah. Winners of that POI. They've got 2 kills to the name.
Shield battery
Probably the reminiscence of Slide and Web, but sorry for that bug. They're gonna reset, get everybody back to full health, get all the meds they need, and get out of here safely. Looks like a fight here between Griffin's team. And I believe this was Loopy's team.
Don't worry, I'm here.
New Jay goes down early, but they're getting a good reset off. Griffin's watching. So a quick pick, I guess poke fight, nobody gets hurt too much. They get the res off. Let's see what they're gonna do about it. Loopy's team not really gonna let them, they know that they have not as good shields as the other team, so they're just gonna kinda sit up here, wait for them to overextend. Pushing up on the other side. They've got the caustic trap, so they know that anybody who walks up is gonna have to deal with that gas as soon as it goes down. A big play from Jim here. He's gonna get back up here safely. This is gonna be a series of poke fights. Not exactly what we're looking for, but it looks like Ani and Port have been surviving all the fighting. I don't think they've gotten a break since, but they're still holding it up. 1 kill to his name, 2 kills for Port, and it looks like 3 for Souffle. Ooh! 74 straight to the head from Souffle puts the team down. Mr. Myers will have to exit the lobby very quickly. Oh my goodness. Team Gulab coming in now. Able to look down. Another fight for us to watch. Perfect. You gotta be careful here. You don't want to overextend. Ooh, purple shield. Gray shield on that? That's Siege team. They don't have too much damage to their name, but they're gonna reposition. Gulab's gonna let them do it.
Pray over here. You look soft.
Oh wait, no they're not. They're gonna walk up. King Clutch is gonna make that space. Take it up. Can't take too much damage. He's in the front of his team. Needs to be able to reset very quickly. Looks like they're gonna stabilize for now. This POI is turning out to be the absolute center of attention for everyone. But let's see here. Let's go check in with that Miser and that Griffin fight real fast. Still nothing. And still nothing. They're just gonna peacefully sit on top of each other and just not move at all. Griffin trying to find a quiet way to go up and surprise them with this angle, but I don't think they are. Of course, but those gas cannons are such a problem. And it looks like, ooh, very close, but Griffin does get that one knock. The rest of the team is able to get away, but it looks like Nerd Gamer Tag goes down. Loopy and our Jim are gonna have to leave him behind. They've got the space, but they're also taking shots from Griffin. Very accurate with that gun. Griffin finally pushing those team out of their building. They need to get that finish. There it is. They're gonna get that elimination point for themselves. There it is. Nerd Gamer Tag goes down. Loopy and his team are gonna have to deal with one person down. Griffin smells blood. It's gonna chase after them a little bit. See where next zone's gonna be. Next zone does imply it's gonna be right there, but looks like the remnants of Loopy's team are about to walk in. There we go. Yep, that Seer can be so annoying to deal with sometimes. And Loopy goes down. That's Ani and Port making another push on another team. They're looking to be the kill leaders of this lobby. Souffle gets another one. Absolutely popping off this game. But New Jay Griffin and his team have heard those shots. We might see a fight right here. Griffin spots him out. But it looks like they're going to be able to get away. Port and Ani have come out from hell and their POI, fighting everyone and anyone they can. And it looks like they're going to stabilize. They're not going to cross paths with Griffin. Oh, looks like they will. They might be able to take this fight. There goes, and down goes Port. Just like I said before, they were fighting everyone doing so well, but they're going to be falling now to this. Here comes the push from Griffin's team. Grenade goes down. He's going to come that really powerful Catalyst ult to take all that space up. They need to find where Port's body is. Here comes the fight. Shotgun shots trade. Increasingly there. One goes down. Souffle gets the trade. But it doesn't look like it's going to be well from this one. And Griffin takes out the last one of that team. Port and Ani. Former president takes out the former president. I don't know how. I think I said it one too many times. But you get what I'm saying. Griffin takes out Ani's team. And won't survive. A very insightful game for Port's team. But they weren't able to get out of it too fast. Griffin's going to be able to get that reset. Let's check in with some of the other teams. Gulag set pretty in a building for now. Skyhook, Miser's old location. Let's check in with Google's team. Rashinder not able to get back in the game yet. But Magoogles and Gremlin are looking to get as many placements of points as they can. Maybe even catch some stragglers as they try to get into zone. Looks like they smell blood somewhere. I think Magoogles knows that someone's nearby. But that's the benefit of sitting on the edge of zone. Sometimes you're just sitting there and people will walk into you because they're so low on health already. They've been peppered by the zone and they just walk into your lap and you can just shoot them as much as you want, get a free elimination. But looks like they're gonna have to move soon. They know that lifeline care package is there, so they know someone's there. Let's see, is there anybody there? No, I think that's the reminiscence of... Nah, that's what Henrik's team left behind when they were leaving, so... Fortunately, false information from McGoogles, but Henrik's team also needs to get a move on pretty soon. I don't really know how they're gonna get zoned. They have that Valk ult in their belt, but... Very dangerous to kind of just Valk ult right into zone, because you know teams are gonna be set up there already. And if you land on one, they're gonna shoot you out of the sky really fast. Using that crypto drone to figure out what spaces are open, but... This team looks pretty good. They've got 5 kills to their name. Don't see. I don't see what they can do wrong here. They just need to be able to move in very quietly. They do have a very big mountain in front of them. Oh, there we go. Googles now gets the right information. Knows that there's 2, peppers them a little bit, but not going to commit. Remember, Googles knows he's a 2-man team. They don't want to push this team with purple shield. But someone's standing right there trying to grip. And that was Cypher trying to get his teammates back. There goes Cypher. The Rocket League team not being able to stay well on their feet. Gibraltar gets knocked. It's a shield crack. Attention making the big play, taking as much space as he can. And down goes Heartless. That's another Rocket League player down. It's a 1 versus 3. Lifeline gets away with her life. And it's not looking too great here for her. And here comes the final push. Down goes the Rocket League team. Henrik's team adds another set of 3 kills to their name. Rocket League team just didn't get the audio. It's tough. It happens sometimes when you got so much stuff around you. You want to craft, but you just can't hear that teammate right next to you. And Henrik did a pretty good job of concealing himself so his team could get the right spot to shoot at him. They're going to Valk ult in. It looks like they're going to come in contact with Griffin's team. And yeah, they don't know. They don't know Griffin's in that building. They're about to walk right into Griffin's shotgun pad. Oh, never mind. Right on top of him. Griffin gets some good shots. And right below them, UNCG Blue is still alive. Black Sage from the beginning of the game finds his way safely, but right around him, absolute chaos ensuing. There's someone doing a finisher. That's freak. That might be 3 kills. Black Sage gets 2. And he's just gonna keep farming. Gonna make it absolutely impossible to push the team. Gets 2 kills by himself. A very big mistake from Henrik's team. Griffin gets the reset. Looks like they lost New Jay, but he'll be able to get Connor back on his feet. Still sitting on top of this building. Where is Henrik? Okay, guess we can't find Henrik, but UNCG Gold now. Here's those shots. They're gonna try to move in. The only thing they don't know is that there's like 3 teams there, just hidden between 1, 2, and 3 groups of people. But they spotted someone else. I believe that's McGoogles. Just barely able to get away with his life. They're having a rough game, not able to get too much space or loot. Google's only with blue, Gremlin only with white shields, and they got a long way to go for zone. We'll see what they can do. Gulab, on the other hand, sitting pretty with lots of shield, about to get into a fight right here. Sketchy Hatman puts a lot of damage. What team is this? This is the Siege team who did so well. King Clutch gets a knock. Saket Prospect's gonna finish it off, but walks right in front of him. Who was that? That was Wilderness. He's gonna get the kill. What a great play. He's gonna go for the finish instantly. Prospect not able to get in there on time, but it looks like Wilderness having to go down. That's the Siege team out, but he didn't go out without taking one person with him. King Clutch got taken out. Did get a kill for his team, but good play from Wilderness to get that kill as soon as he got that knock. Got that Bloodhound off balance. Miser's team, they're gonna go back to back to back. Put up more points yet again. Uzi Daisy with that Bloodhound ult can see through smokes, highlight enemies in red, but it doesn't see anyone right now. Looks like they're looking for a peaceful game towards the end zone. Gulab trying to pick up the pieces from that fight. They might go for that res. Sketchy Hatman's gonna pick up. Yeah, they got that beacon right here. They might be able to get a good res. They do have Loba too. So any loot that they need King Clutch to get, they can get for him right away. Look for this team. They've got really good position on the edge of zone, and there's nobody behind them. So they can sit in front and stop all these teams from coming in. There we go. We've got 3 teams populating this area right here. Miser's team looking to capitalize as much as they can on all that space in front of them. Right next to them, everyone has to peel through. Miser's team is in the best position. This is going to be a kill farm. They need to take all this space up. Nades coming out. That's so much damage on so many different people. Miser knows this is the best spot to take. Red shield's down on one person. A little bit too close. Needs to get out. Caustic isn't built for mobility, but looks like the rest of the team's going to finish up that damage. They have nowhere to go. Nas getting that 1v1's going to go down. Barely. Moose takes him down, wins the 1v1. Going to be able to get away. Miser's team might have lost their positioning. Uzi Daisy, last one left. Oh, Jimin. Not able to get that. Miser's team, misstep for them. UNCG Gold looking to capitalize with 4 kills to their name. They're fighting their way out of hell right now. Here comes the Fuse ult. Never mind, it doesn't. Puts it away. They've scared him off for now. So we've lost Miser's team. We've got 2 squads left. Looks like Team Gulab is looking in to finish this fight, but UNC Gold is set up perfectly fine. The only problem here is if Gulab pushes up too close. They need to push through Gulab to get in the zone. And I think Gulab knows that. Matthew trying to get an off angle, see if he can get some space. They have a clear opening to zone right to his left. They can get right in if they want to, but Gulab's going to try and hold them out. Let's see what the fight's going to be here. Ah, that's smart. Sketchy Hatman knows that that's their only opening into zone that's not in the open. Gonna hold here. It's gonna be a chess match. Round 5. Zone's closing right now. Let's try a little bit of free cam. So here's the team. UNCG taking fights now. Sketchy Hatman gets smoked off. This Gulab team is so split up right now. Alright, this is kind of busy. Bubbles gets his shield knocked. Marked by Vantage. Looks like they're gonna push towards Sketchy Hatman by himself. That Vantage needs to be very careful. They've taken the building. Sketchy Hatman still has not moved.
Right here.
Might be very alone. This is the fight for the win of the lobby and possibly even 2nd or 3rd place. This team is split up. They need to set up. There we go. Gulab's getting together. Back on their feet. But now they've just traded. Gulab started off with high ground and gave it to them, and now they're low ground. And UNCG is high ground. Everyone's got great armor and great loot. It's just up to which team makes the better play. Checking with Gulab. What are they gonna do? It's a chess match. Any crack, any bullet, any damage done in this place is huge. Because as soon as someone does over like 50 damage, that's a push coming from the other team and an onslaught just occur.
Forget it.
Ooh, they gotta be careful. Is that enough for a push? Not yet.
Let's see what we have over here.
Looks like Gulab's trying to make a positional play. They're pinging around, trying to figure out where they can go to maybe get some shots on because they know they can't shoot up.
I wonder what
Fighting against high ground is very tough in their game. With 3 kills to their name, they've already done enough, but UNCG, kill leaders of the lobby, they've got a lot of momentum. And I think they know that. Bubbles. A very aggressive team comp from UNCG and a more conservative one from Gulab, so this is a perfect matchup for us to see right here. As Gulab made a decision, looks like they're going to stay in this building, but that's the problem. Gulab's going to have to run out, and UNCG is going to be able to shoot down at them from where they're standing. Sketchy Hatman trying to get some vert nades. Matthew picks up on it instantly. That's out of the equation now. UNCG knows they can only come out of 1 or 2 doors. So they're able to get the damage on them before that even happens. And Diffuso might be going down here. It's very smart from Turtle. Making that exit path so hard for Gulab. Saket's able to get out right onto the rock, but that's a tough spot. Grenades, Prospect's gonna go down. The first knock going to UNCG. It might be over. The rule of the high ground wins in this game. They know exactly where they are. That Fuso on the other side runs out. Gulab trying to reposition. They have for now. Looking up is such a tough angle. Grenades everywhere. That's the power of Fuse. Grenades from Sketchy Hatman. Can't keep these. There goes Sketchy Hatman. All up to King Clutch. Can't get it. Good game from UNCG. Guests of the lobby told us it's our turn to win a game, and they win one. Perfect standoff. Alright, from here, this is game 4. We got 2 games on Storm Point. Some teams might be leaving us after game 5, but we're going to keep going. So up next is Storm Point, and then right after we're going to go back to Storm Point again. So stay right here. We're not going to have as much of a break this time. We're just going to go right into it.
So we're going on to a 5th game?
6 games. So one game now, and then one after this.
Alright, got a screenshot. So how many games total?
2 more after this. So 1 and then 2. Not 2 more after this, sorry. 1 more after this.
So will match 5 and 6 count towards points? Or
Mhm.
no? They will.
Oh, there he is. Alright, all good. Sorry.
When I played, bro, I got like 3 heirlooms like off the rip.
Thomas, get in here. We're starting.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. Hold. Give me a sec. Is it the same password?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was buying a skin.
Okay. All good?
Oh my-
All good?
That's so funny.
Are you all good? We're waiting for...
Wait, give me a second. I think my Apex. I think
Think you're what?
my Apex crashed. Yeah.
Okay.
My
I'll give you
Apex crashed. I'm
5
loading back
seconds.
in. 5 seconds. You're not that fast.
Yeah, I got it.
5, 4, 3.
Everything okay? Did someone crash?
Yeah, nah, Ducky did.
Oh, that's tough. That's alright.
Yeah, it's all good.
Alright, Storm Point. Go crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Alright. You guys gotta hear a little bit of the planning that goes behind this, but we're starting the second game here. Storm Point. And we'll be gaining... Oh, wait a minute. We didn't get someone. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Alright, we're gonna take a quick second. Hold on. Right. My goodness, this is a lot harder to run than I thought, but we're back on core. We had a DC for the first game, and I decided it's not really fair if you can't play with third teammate, so we're back. Storm Point again, 2 more games left. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's get it. Okay, so for the most part, last game we didn't have anything too big. Team Gulab put up a big performance. UNCG Gold shot up the rankings. I believe Cryonics and Archer's team put up a big performance as well. Griffin's team went out pretty early. Miser still putting up one of the best performances of the night, but we're going to see how it goes from here. Same team setup, Storm Point. Now we have a clean game this time. Hopefully we don't have DCs or anyone like that.
Just want to give a shout out to all my
There it
fans
is,
watching.
President of the Esports Club himself. What a perfect screen for that to be. They're going to look to put up some points here and get back into the race. Didn't have the best performances for the first 3 maps, but let's see how it goes from here. Alright, Storm Point, different map. Tried this once. We're going to see if these teams have a second chance at it and see how they can do this time.
No.
Some friendly team callouts between Presto's team.
Got my sights on a ring console.
I said, Gremlin had a good lane last game, needed to turn it around. They didn't have too much to do last game. They were peppered from the beginning, but let's hop on with them this time.
Let's hunt over there. Survey beacon over there. Let's hunt over there.
No contests
Survey
yet.
beacon over there.
Looks like Loopy found pretty good POI. Got looted pretty quickly. No one's near them at all. They've got all this space to themselves. It looks like we've got to contest very early. Right on the other side of this building, or above them, is actually UNCG Blue, and these are the Valorant Jet Dashers. People who went crazy for game 2. We're going to get that momentum back again. They know they can do it. Especially Matthew and Pixit Thomas Redline. Some of you might remember him from the Valorant tryouts. Did really well. But we know what types of demon activity he was doing in that game we were watching, so UNCG might be their first victims, or they might be victims to UNCG. Not too much going on. Henrik's team landing very close to someone else, though. Presto going down. Presto has lost 1 person already. Henrik gets the finish onto him. Pushing in. Battle of the alternators. It looks like but a lot of damage. Another one goes down. That's Presto now going. That one's Presto that goes down. They're looking to get that third, and down goes Presto's team. Not the best tournament from them, but that's okay. Henrik's team has been very good at taking their fights very early on. We'll see how it goes. Alright, first fight
Let's displace here.
of the lobby has been done. Still at 19 teams very early on. We've got some solos being eliminated too, so let's go ahead and check in. Looks like Port's team is going to be pushing in to Party Cardi. Party Cardi looking to get back into form after those great first 2 games. They know they can get back into the top 5, but never mind. Looks like Port's calling it off, saying it's better to stay put, get looted up before they take any big fights. Let's check in. UNCG. Oh, are we about to have a UNCG versus UNCG matchup?
Numpty there. This could get interesting.
Oh, I wish I could tell them.
In that direction.
Yes, push. We want to see what the better UNCG team is. I believe that's Turtle has no idea that his teammates are walking up right now. They're focused on getting the loot from his team right now. And there goes the shot. Turtle's way by himself right now. We'll be able to escape though. So we're gonna have to put a oh, wait a minute. They're getting very close. Turtle running for his life. Needs to make it back to his team who is so far away for some reason. But it looks like just barely he's going to be able to get out. Or will he? There's so much open space right here, but he's going to get inside this building. Does UNCG Blue continue to ape towards UNCG Gold, though? That's the question. Gold set up with a lot better shields than they are, but it doesn't look like Blue's going to back down from this. Oh, Sage getting so ridiculously low. Gold knows that has to be a low teammate. Envious loses out on his shield too. Envious loses out on her shield as well. Not sure what the best play for them is here. These shots have definitely attracted another team to the area, but I guess there's just so much empty space. These teams are going to have an isolated fight. It's just Gold has the better shield and the better positioning, and they're being very patient about it. Fuse, yet again, being such a problem to teams in this lobby today. And they're going to back off. It's a very smart decision from them. They know they have the white shield. They looked to level him up during the fight, but they weren't able to. I believe Moose was able to just get his shield to purple after all that damage he did, but...
Shotgun bolt here. Level 4.
I'm gonna drop that gold shotgun bolt for his teammate. Running with double light. Very popular choice from him. Check in with some of the edge teams here. Archer and Cryonics have one kill to their name. Looking to add another one. Apathy looking to go crazy, find his final form. And go Super Saiyan. But they're gonna have a very peaceful game for now. Lots of open space. Nas and Miser's team taking up a lot of space as well. Nas still looking to get that better shield, even though his teammates are set very well. There it is. Perfectly timed. Let's check in with the Amphibians. Making some progress this time around. 17th squad, not out yet. Blue shields this time around. They've been able to get their feet on the ground, get their loot set, and it looks like they're going to try to push the team maybe towards Antenna. And it looks like a fight's going down between the Rocket League team and Griffin's team right here.
I see an enemy.
Zoo. This is what we call the zoo. The problem with this POI is while you're fighting with other teams, these like prowlers, animals that you can hear growling in the background, just run up to you and take some damage off your chest. But it doesn't look like Griffin's gonna take this fight with the Rocket League team. I believe they're just kind of taking shots. Yeah, you tell him, Bloodhound. That prowler made a big jump to that building. But again, teams being very careful. Once you actually have to play for points and you're not playing ranked or pubs, people play a lot more safe. That's what we're seeing in this lobby this time around. Oh, speaking of safe, an IMT.
Security clearance verified. Cargo access
Basically,
granted.
what this did was you can go and fight some robots to get some better loot, better shields, better health, but not entirely sure if they know about that team nearby. There's the team nearby. Fireness trying to get his team out. Not much shields. Does have both banners though. We need to respawn both of his teammates at the nearest location, but won't do it right next because he knows that's a warning call to all the other teams in the area. Looks like decent fighting going on right here. Wow, we came at the right time. This seems to be, what team is this? This is Dire's team. Present gonna be taking it out, and there goes the Jet Dashers. Some of the best lobby performers from Game 3 are going to be out.
Target over there.
And Dire's team's going to get a full reset. They don't have to worry about anyone shooting from them far away, but good clean 3v3. 3 points for Dire's team.
Zipline over there.
Let's see. Not really many contests. A lot of pairing over here. Party Cardi fighting Gulab. Let's go ahead and get on their action.
I wonder what we'll find over there.
Walking up right next to some other teams here. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere though. These teams don't know not to push high ground. They're just gonna find a position. They have the better shields too. Let's check in, yeah. Party Cardi has a lot better shields here. They're gonna reposition as well because Zone is coming in. And it looks like they're gonna be fighting someone else. This is Henrik's team. And he's running into a fight with over control. That grenade takes a lot of damage on attention. Gonna have to fully back up. Throws the Bangalore ult for defense, but I think Party Cardi's going to be able to safely get in here. Now, Henrik's team, unknowing, is going to have to deal with Gulab. As Gulab's going to move in behind everyone. There you go. That's their shot. That's their cue shot right there. What I'm curious to see is if Gulab knows about Henrik's team to their right. They don't seem to be looking there much. But they do have that Valk ult that they can use to get over them and bypass all these people in front of them. They did hear that res, though. I'm not sure if they have the time to commit to it. Looks like they are going to commit to it. They smell blood. I believe that's going to be Fireness, right? And looks like Henrik's team also smelled that same blood, and they're gonna go after him too. Yeah, that's fireness and water. Barely gonna be able to get out. Ah, Curse goes down after just getting respawned yet again. Tough fight. But it looks like both teams are getting some fighting done. Henrik's team is still standing tall. Gulab's gonna have to... Gulab takes out some kills. Yeah, this looks like Henrik and Gulab just kind of cleaning up kills, getting as much as they can on the stragglers, and then fighting each other. As we were watching this fight, I believe... Let's catch up here. Nos was able to clean up the amphibians. Miser and Nos were able to clean up the amphibians, but Uzi Daisy does go down in the process. And meanwhile, here come the Rocket League boys with 1 kill to their name. They smell blood on this team that just fought. Miser and Nos did get away though with the Valk ult. Or Miser did. Nos is left behind. But he's going to be able to get away. And in the area as well. It's Gremlin's team. Gremlin not being able to. I think they left him behind. Yeah, it looks like UNCG Gold took a piece of Gremlin and they had to leave him behind, but Cypher going after Miser, not knowing fully where the location is. Still kind of overextending, but he has the kills to back it up, so it's not a problem. Let's go ahead and check in with some other fights while we're back here. Looks like there's a big fight between Party Cardi and Gulab gets eliminated. Slad, barely with any health alive, is able to get back his teammates on their feet and get a reset. Gulab, great performance last game, goes out early this game. Just some regular positioning issues.
1 second.
That's why this left side of the zone is so hard to get through, because you have to move through one area. And this area you can see is already heavily populated. Henrik's team trying to get through safely with Archer on their tail. Fireness still somehow alive. No idea. This might be the end though, with little health. Will that Phoenix kick go off in time? Just barely. But still a lot of zone to go. We're rooting for you, Fireness, but it's a tough road ahead. He's gonna have to run through both Party Cardi, Henrik's team, and Archer's team to get out of here alive. But he is Loba, so he can get all the loot he wants. Let's check in over here. Cypher, Boy Wonder get a knock onto Miguros and also onto Shindra. That might be Gremlin's team that's out of the mix now. Some vital performance, but it looks like Dyer's team is in on it too now. They're gonna get that reposition. Holding him out. Taking that zone to reposition in the right spot. But it looks like they just walked into someone else. This just looks like UNCG. UNCG played it perfectly, holding it right on the edge. Downs Dyer. Looks like Karma's gonna go down too. 8 Castleberry left, last one alive, and then Matthew already smells blood. UNCG spots him out. They're gonna hold it out for the last couple seconds here. They know this Pathfinder can't stay long in the zone. And there we go. That's the end of Dyer's team. UNCG puts up some big points. Looking like they might be the ones who are taking first place after this game. 6 kills already. Placement points as well. We'll see how they do towards the end of the game. But another team catches a piece of them too. That looks to be Archer's team. This is a big fight. Archer, former Predator for Apex, and Apathy as well. Being able to put some big damage. They do have to deal with this Bangalore ult though, and they don't have anywhere to go. They're going to reposition for now. That would have been a very pivotal fight. If Archer and Apathy knew that that was the team they wanted to kill, that UNCG was top dog right now and they need to get rid of them, they might have pushed that fight. But like I said, these people don't have their tags like we do as spectators. Taking a push back though. And the kill feed, looks like Griffin's team's able to add 3 kills to their name, taking out Loopy's team. Here's the problem, UNCG has nowhere to go. They need to push through them. And Apathy knows that. And there goes that. Down goes one. Boy Wonder. Wait, what happened? That's a different team. Where did UNCG go? UNCG, I think, went inside and traded spots with some other team. Yeah, UNCG is full, alive, and healthy. They traded spots with, I think, the Rocket League boys. Interesting mix-up. Wish I could have caught inside of that. But let's see. Griffin's team, 2 kills. Lots of health, very healthy. Lots of shields, lots of health. We'll be able to walk in this zone, I believe. Lots of space in front of them. UNCG blue. Looks Still haven't seen that UNCG matchup that we wanted to, but we might see it now. As they are in the vicinity, but not exactly sure who scanned that beacon. Hendrix team still alive and healthy, doing well, doing as much as they can to get into zone. They should be able to sneak right in. I believe they're looking at, oh, Fireness just trying to stay as quiet as he can, but Hendrix team, I believe, is looking at UNCG Gold. That's right. They shifted spots, like we said. They got on the other side away from Archer's team, but now they're looking at Hendrix team. Not entirely sure what the play is for Turtle here. Fireness has been sitting in zone all game, might die to a Kier. Barely gets out. Doesn't look like he has any heals left. He can't even touch his zone. If zone touches him, he's dead. There's shots ringing out. He needs to be very careful not to attract any attention. Be careful. Is he gonna make it out? It looks like he will. Can't take that turn. He's gonna have to chill out right here for now. Fireness, R6 Siege, survives another round. UNCG unknowingly leaves him behind. They don't know he's there, but I think Hendrix team move in front of him.
move here?
Fireness just trying so hard not to get them to turn around. Needs loot though. I wonder if he goes for the ult. Guess not. Henrik playing a little bit too close to the edge, but they should be fine. Fun fact, Henrik's team does contain some UNCG players, so there's a lot of UNCG players in this lobby, and maybe a little bit of animosity for the UNCG players playing with Henrik instead of playing with their teams. You might see some of that animosity come out right here as they take shots at each other. And all while, ooh, a 107 shot to the head on Henrik's team. This is all while Fireness, oh no, Fireness goes down. Looks like he tried to make it in and Henrik's team walked right into him. Great job of putting these teams out. And we're just checking in with Port. Looks like he's lost Souffle. Ani's been out for a while. 2 kills to the name though. And top 10. Good placement points for this team already. Very consistent, but haven't been at the top of this pyramid yet.
Enemy in view.
Cryonics, 1 kill. Looks like we're gonna be checking in. Let's see how many kills Archer and Apathy have. So it looks like they've got 3 or 4, maybe 5 kills to the team name. But they might be the best position right here. Did you see them? That second zone's gonna close right on top of their head. So they're gonna look to hold everyone out. And depending on their defensive ability, Apathy playing Gibraltar, being able to hold down the spot very well. Looks like they should be successful to do that. So I'm gonna call early that this team might be the one that wins. Nasdaq, Soul Survivor, Party Cardi. Top 7 just needs to wait, attract no attention at all. He's gonna slide into zone. Has no guns. Top 6 gets the 6th place. 2 kills. Needs to be very careful. That team might have just smelled the bullet. Yeah, they're gonna be out for it. Man, that's tough. I believe that's gonna be Griffin's team. I know he's a solo. Gonna run in the zone. That's the end, but they might have diverted his attention. Henrik's team might have just saved Nazda. Hasn't died yet. Ducky is somewhere surviving. Griffin now taking on Henrik's team. Getting shot in the side by another team. I believe that's Archer right next to them. Taking heavy damage. Henrik's team survives for now. It's turning out to be UNCG Blue still in the mix too. Trying to take shots at everyone as much as they can. This is a very tight situation here. It looks like Griffin's team is going to try to push Henrik though. Big nade from UJ. Everyone's knocked. They need to make a push off that, but they can't overextend. Instead, they're going to reposition. Henrik's team is going to survive for now, but they need to move soon. Griffin's making that choice already. Going to Loba ult, get all the loot they need to take on the next teams up ahead. Like I said, I think... Oh, push coming in from UNCG Gold. Griffin goes down. Jay's the only one alive. Might be a top 5 early. But Archer and all the other teams are helping out this team. And then it goes down. Big pump from UJ. being able to stay alive with those knockdown shields, but can't cover everything. UNCG Blue finishes it up. And Apathy and Cryonics leave their position. They leave their position. Maybe they needed KP. I'm not entirely sure on this decision, but it looks like they're just slowly kind of repositioning. Jay gets knocked. UNCG Blue didn't escape entirely. Looks like, okay, very smart decision for them to come back to the position and hold this. UNCG Blue down to 1. Half looking to see what he can do. Cryo still good. Hendrix team still 3 healthy somehow. Outside of zone all game. Still being able to fight their way through. And UNCG Gold still 3 healthy. Looking to make this their first win of the lobby today. Alright, second win of the lobby today.
Check out this hostile spotted.
Half. Playing him very quietly. Team right next to him gets spotted. It's just a game of attrition between him and this team right next to him. I believe this Archer gets stuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. UNCG on UNCG. Not the one we wanted to, but a 1v3 from Halved. They're going to have to put their former teammate, their fellow teammate down. But it looks like they've got too much going on their heads right now for them to focus on Half Die. Turtle sends the ult over. That was his 2 over there. Oh wait, it's not Half. They're fighting someone else. I believe. And Hendrix team loses 1. They might lose 2 here because they're so far off on that zone positioning. But I think they found a safe spot to play here. Attention gets a kill on Half. That's UNCG Blue out of the lobby now. 3 teams left. Everyone's got 3 except for Hendrix team. Someone really close to this person. Right, shots from Ditto. Apathy and Cryo and Archer looking to make their first win of today. Get back into the runnings. Only 1 more game after this, so this might be pivotal to contest Griffin's team. All those things. Archer knocks 1. This might be the end of Hendrix team. They're stuck in that corner. That it goes so crazy. Ditto's out. UNCG Gold trying to divert their attention. Literally divert the attention away from attention. Who's gonna walk up on Apathy? Gets 1. Needs to get there safely though. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he just helped UNCG win another game. UNCG knows that someone's knocked. Cryo tries to hold him off. Here comes the push. Apathy trying to heal very quietly. Can't get the ult off. This might be it. Game 2 for Turtle. And that's game 2 for UNCG. They get the second game. Another win for them. Might have put them in first place, but we'll check at the end. Only 1 more game after this, but we'll see how teams respond to the 6th game.
We have our Apex champions.
Very strong performance. Looks like the guests are taking over. Need some NCSU players to step it up. Alright, couple teams have set off. We're going to take a quick second to check in, see which teams are still ready for a 6th game, but I'll be right back. All right, last game we're gonna finish off with Kings Canyon. We lost a couple of teams because they had to leave, but it's okay. They're on the bottom, so we're looking for the top teams to play on a smaller map, which is why I picked Kings Canyon. It's a lot more condensed, a lot more fast-paced, and it's gonna see which top team is gonna end up on top. So after this game, we're gonna tally up the scores, figure out who the winners are, and we'll let you know. Finish off the stream for tonight. Thank you all for watching so far. It's been very fun streaming this, watching all my friends play against each other in one big custom lobby. So it was a great time. If you came out here to watch the whole thing, thanks for sticking around. This will be the last game for tonight, and then we'll be signing off for today. I'll see if I want to do this again. It was definitely a pain being able to organize this in the moment. I'm sure you guys noticed with all the technical difficulties, but maybe I'll get it sorted out and do another bigger one next time. But hopefully it was an exciting match for you to watch. Very entertaining for me at least, but let's see what happened in this last game. Hopefully it's the most entertaining of all. So we lost 2 teams. Looks like Envious is going to be leaving too, but it's okay. We're more focused on teams like Team 1 and Team 4 and UNCG Gold, seeing if someone can dethrone them after their 2 wins. Last game, cracked the knuckles.
You know what I look like.
There it is, our champions from last game. UNCG Gold looking to make it 3 in a row. Don't think that'll happen this time because King Canyon is very unpredictable. No one has any land spots. This is going to be absolute chaos to begin with. Very small map, very short POIs. Everyone can hear you almost all times. So we'll see how this finishes.
Making contact with enemy.
Alright, Amphibians looking to make a signing statement on the last game. Maybe they won't win, but hopefully they had fun. It looks like they're going for the portal, and with them is Party Cardi, a lethal team looking to get back into the top running. So Frog and Toad are going to peel off, get a POI to themselves. Very strong POI, take Hot Zone completely alone. And Party Cardi's going to take that portal. Alright, peaceful setup over there. Alright, for that Rainbow Six Siege team, after so much resilience. I think I said that wrong, but whatever. So much resilience. We already have some fights going down. Presto gets taken out by Port and Ani. Not the best tournament from them, but very quick, very fast. Doesn't look like we have any other contests. Oh, wait. Yes, we do. Griffin's going to be fighting Archer and Apathy. Griffin goes down very quickly. This is not what they wanted. For a team that was very close to first place, Griffin needs to be alive. And it looks like New Jay's going to run in. Mirage ult gets spotted out, though. Gets a knock. That's important. Trades 1. And, ooh, Archer takes out Griffin's team. That may or may not have taken them out of the top 3. And that might have just catapulted this team into the top 3. That's interesting. We'll have to see at the point tally at the end of today. But they're out early. Very good performance from Griffin's team. They've gotten very consistent. But it looks like Archer's going to come out on top. And we'll see how they end up later on. Another contest. Looks like Mani and Frog taking it to Party Cardi. Big shots from Frog. Needs to heal up, though. They're saying, this is our last game. Let's go out. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Looks like this is the only contest. Not many others happening right now. Maybe UNCG fight the Siege team soon. And then a couple teams converging here. But Party Cardi's holding off really well. 2 go down really fast. That was very methodical from Party Cardi. And that's the end. Amphibians, we love you. But that's the end of the tournament for them. Party Cardi adds some kills to their name, and possibly even to the scoreboard for them to come up on top at the end of today. Google's this team quietly trying to get into the top 10 at least. I don't think they're in the runnings for top 3, but they want to put a good performance. I know Grillman wants to come out of this tournament saying they put up a good fight, but their performances have been pretty good. They've gotten top 10, but their first couple of games weren't the best. That contest with Party Cardi didn't end well for them, and they got pretty unlucky first 2 games as well. So they're gonna go ahead and reset. Looks like Party Cardi are being aped by Port and Ani's team. They heard the shots go down in the kill feed, and that's Nasdaq, member of Party Cardi, going out. So after winning that fight, Nasdaq wasn't able to get out alive, and Slad and Webb are gonna be able to escape with their lives, but not without the banner of Nasdaq. They make the play for it, because being completely honest, this could be the game that wins them or gets them in the top 3 or gets them out of the top 3. So getting that banner for Nasdaq might be huge. Let's check real fast. Or an Ani come up on top, add 3 kills to their name.
Enemy spotted over there.
And Avi going down, but looks like he can get rezzed. I don't know where the teammates are. Taking fights all over the map, I believe. Not entirely sure. UNCG Gold adds a kill to their name. Not what we wanted to see, but looks like Avi's not going to be able to get out either. Okay. Interesting teabag technique. Alright, yeah. Kieres, known for that great performance, the solo in game 1 and game 2, but he's going to be able to get out just barely? I believe so. Avi gonna be left for behind. I'm not gonna switch to his perspective because I don't know what unholy things are happening over there, but Kieres can get out alive. Oh, it looks like this is actually another team. This is Loopy's team, the sub, coming in to try and win this fight, get some points back on their board. But Kieres seems to get away with his life. We'll see if he can come up with another solo performance like he did in that first game. Still gonna be moving. Let's see. Let's check in on the left side of the map. Looks like Gremlin's team's gonna be getting into a fight with the Rocket League boys. Not too much just yet, but quick poke fights.
Our aim is clear. Enemies lie that way.
Looks like a little bit of an overlap between Loopy's team. They might get tracked up by UNCG Gold. Still not too much happening. Opening a hole, trying to get some extra loot for them. Get them set up.
Barrel stable. Laser sight here.
Looks like there is a fight going on. Jim taking shots. Loopy trying to come in clutch. Take up that space that Jim just gave away, but that Gibraltar ult gonna buy them some time. So they're gonna set up in this building, and I believe that is UNCG on their top right now. But then, oh, I believe, is that Port and Ani's team are in there too.
Oi, got a weapon supply bin
Love chilling out over here for now. Let's head back into that fight. There's 3 teams right here. Port and Ani looking to play. Third party. They get 1 down on the team inside. Do they know it's 2 separate teams though? This might be the end of UNCG Gold depending on how they play this, but I think they got away. Now all that's left is Loopy's team on the inside, but they need to know that that res is coming out right now. Port gets that finish. Souffle gets 2. And the 3rd right there. Loopy's team out of the tournament for now, but a good performance from Port and Ani. But they hear UNCG Gold perfectly repositioned and coming back in. The 3rd party gets the knock, but down goes Port. So does Ani and Souffle. That's out. 5 kills to their name. Very big for them, but not top 10. UNCG Gold taking down everybody in this lobby. Looking to make it 3 in a row. Get the reset off. That was really good positioning. UNCG Gold left the top of the building. Noticed that the fight was over and came back. If they stayed up top there, I think Port and Ani might have gotten them. But good fight from them. Reposition. Let's check in with some other teams. UNCG Blue, on the other hand, looks to be fighting as a duo. Very valiant effort. They lost their 3rd teammate due to time restrictions, but they're still playing it very tough. It might be walking into it. Looks like the R Siege team.
Bloody Joker over there.
Spot him out. And now they know.
Joker there.
But the one thing that Siege doesn't know is that they're a team of 2. And as long as UNCG Blue can make it look like they're 3 people, they might not get pushed by the Siege team as they move into zone. Let's see who else we can get on top. A lot of teams gathering up over here. Cypher and Claymore making a composite team after both their teams pretty much left due to time restrictions. Trying to fight, but it looks like...
Let's go that way.
Looks like there's no fighting here just yet, but I feel like Gulab's so close. Without Prospect, trying to play for points here. King Clutch, very up close, and gets down. Sketchy Hatman from a distance, trying to add support, but both teammates are already gone. Not really sure what to do from here. Stuck between two teams. Alright, so it looks like Claymore and his composite team get the kill. King Clutch out of the lobby. Sahel, the only member of Gulab staying alive. And let's go ahead and check in with Henrik's team. That seems to be one person down. I believe this is Gremlin's team. That's going to take them out of the tournament. This might be huge. New Genes, who are doing so well and consistent, might be out early in this lobby. After performing for 4 games. Or even 5 games, I believe. 5 games of good performance. This might be the end of Henrik's team. Takes 1. That's 2. Gremlin picks it up off the ground. 3 kills for them.
Making contact with enemy.
But they're gonna get third party too. It looks like this is Cypher and Claymore's team. Looks like they might just barely be able to get out. They need to cross that side. Can you get that? It's a no ray. That's interesting. Great coded game. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Looks like they'll be able to get a reset. Claymore and Cypher not going to provide any chase. Just going to keep poking at him, see if they can get a knock from long distance, but nothing big here.
Enemy over there.
UNCG Blue still alive and healthy, the duo that we're rooting for. Let's check in. A lot of teams closing in here. Kiera is still alive as a solo. This guy has skill in staying alive. Not entirely sure what is going on around him though. Top with Miser's team, I believe, is going to be challenging. I believe that's the UNCG Gold. Uzi Daisy goes down. Only Nas and Miser left sitting in zone. Won't be able to get out. That's close. And there goes Miser's team with 8 kills. UNCG is running away with the victory in this game. Can anybody stop them? Let's see. Back to Kieres. Just trying to survive, making it through zone. Let's see if we can get another top 5 performance. If I could give an award for the best solo of the game, it might go to Kieres. Alright. But unfortunately, I think I might have just jinxed him. I think they just hurt him. UNCG Gold smelling blood. And that zip line is fast, but it's so loud. Long distance zip line gonna be chased by this team though. I think we're watching the end of Kieres right here. Putting up a valiant fight. The solo almost takes down Bubbles though. Matthew going in fast. And that's the end. Valiant effort with the Hemlock and the R301. The best solo of the game is going to be put to rest. UNCG adding even more kills to their name. They might be up into the double digits, I believe. But they're going to reset. And I think they're about to third party these teams that are fighting it out. Party Cardi down to 1 member, but Slad looking to sneak his way right back this person. This is UNCG Blue. They don't even see him. Keeping their eyes forward as they should as a duo, but Slad very sneakily trying to make as little noise as possible. Gonna respawn in his face. That's disrespectful. Nasdaq's gonna come down right in front of UNCG Blue. Spots him out, but here comes Gremlin's team. They heard the respawn, and now they smell blood too. Knocked onto... Oh, this is a bad spot for Nasdaq. He's gonna go right straight into these people. Can he get out? He does have the pass by the ground. Oh, hate to see it. The finish coming from Sage offensively. Gremlin adds another kill to his name. That's 4 kills. Great performance from this team. This is what we needed from
You
them.
seem a bit dense.
Envious and Sage are sitting here, knowing the duo that their power is going to come in their positioning. And I believe that lone straggler is Slad. They don't know he's a solo. Being chased. This is the UNCG. Come on, your teammates are right there. Look up. Look up. There we go. This is the UNCG fight we're looking for. But unfortunately, it's uneven. UNCG gonna take out their own teammates. And down goes blue. Gold comes out on top, adds another set of kills. It's just looking unstoppable right now for gold. I believe that's 3 kills for them, 1 and 8. Double digits. This might be the end of them this time. That's going to be McGoogles and their team. If any team can take down gold, it's this team right here. But it depends on how they play it. Very tight space here. I'm not sure how Horizon is available for this team or not. Scans are offline. UNCG put some good damage on the Rich Hindra. Might continue to take that damage, but they're going to back out. Gremlin left in there by himself. Might need to win this fight. Plays it slow. Lots of damage, but gets spotted out by the rest of the team. They need to be able to regroup. Gonna get the shield swap, I believe. Empty shield needs to find a way. If Gremlin wants to get a big performance, they need to make sure that UNCG Gold doesn't leave this place alive. Because if you look at the zone, let's zoom in a little bit. They're all in here, and Gold holds the best spot. Slag getting shot at right now by the Straggler. He's trying to make a peace offering, but it doesn't work out. Party Cardi with 4th place and 3 kills. Good performance from them. Only 4 teams left.
Target spotted.
Let's look at their positioning. We've got Claymore and Cypher from before. And I believe now we're down to 3 teams, unless I'm missing one. We've got a member from Gulab playing the solo. Ooh, providing Kiarius with some competition for best solo. Sketchy Hatman trying to make it to top 3. Made a lot of points off of placement only, and it looks like...
Let's explore that way.
Looks like Google's able to get... Sage is able to get... This might be the end of UNCG Gold. Oh, but McGoogles gets knocked by Matthew. It's a 2v2. But that head glitch is just too dirty. Extra Chindar might go down. Sage still alive, though. Gremlin. We're gonna get that respawn right away. That's tough. They traded, so UNCG Gold now down to 2 people, and so is Gremlin's team. They lost out on McGoogles, but it's not like there are many trios left in this lobby yet. The only full team left is actually Claymore, Cypher, and their composite team. It's from people who aren't playing. Matthew won't be able to get the res off. Gets stuck off of it by Gremlin. They're gonna have to move through them in order to get to zone, because zone's right on their back right here. Gonna hurt a lot. Might just slide by Sketchy Catman right here if he's still there. And UNCG's gonna try to look at them and get as many damage as they can. Sketchy Hatman still playing and gets spotted out. I believe that's Gremlin's team. They pick up that kill on them. Top 3 squads left. Another kill. Shield. Alright, 3 teams left. The only full team being Claymore, this team right here. Checking on the positioning. So UNCG Gold has now 3 players back up. They were able to respawn. Their last player has to go into zone to get a little bit of damage to get his stuff back, but they do need to move. The other 2 teams are fighting it out right now. This does look like a win scenario for UNCG Gold, unfortunately, but it depends on how this plays out. They have to move into zone, and I think the team on height, Claymore's team, is going to be able to stop this from coming in.
Might be something good that way.
Ooh, so good with that Wraith positioning. Gets the portal inside the building, so his team can get in safely. Cypher goes down, though, drops accidentally. Gremlin picks up that kill. So now, the only full team left now is UNCG, but a complete 8 coming from Google's team. And this looks like the end of Claymore's team. The only full team that was left, McGoogles and Sage off angles, and Extra Chinder are going to be fighting this team now. Looks like UNCG wins another one. Absolute dominance from this team today. Great showing. That's why they're playing in Collegiate Apex, but great showing from them. We'll get the scores out now. Spoiler alert, I think UNCG has 1st place, but we're going to see who scored 2nd place. So now we're going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be back in 5 minutes to provide you with an update on the standings, and I'll let you know how everybody did. We'll be right back. Alright, for everyone still tuned into the stream, the results I have for you. UNCG Gold in first place. We've got Eugene Stand in second place. Valorant team, Henrik's team taking second place. And Old Heads, Griffin's team taking third place. So we're going to do a final count just to make sure everything's okay. But those are the scores for now. And for everyone who came out to watch, thank you so much. Great time. I hope everyone had a great time watching. Try to make it as exciting as possible. And we'll see if I want to do this again. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Haven't made up my mind yet. It is a hassle to plan, but we'll see if I do this again. Alright, thank you all for watching.